Right, Gracia, let's get this down. Oh, mighty Hadrian, I have just spent the most miserable 4 weeks of my life inspecting our borders with Caledonia. It seems you've instructed our engineers to build a long stretch of stonework right across the country. Now, if I didn't know better, I'd say it was a wall. Is the idea to continue the wall all the way around Caledonia, then put a roof on it, thereby making it the biggest indoor toilet in the empire? One ludicrous rumour going around is that you have built this wall to keep out the Caledonians, a tribe famous for their ladders. What's this?
It's a Celtic flute.
Oh, what's it doing in my office?
Badvok left it here.
What was Badvok doing in my office?
Playing the flute.
What?
Rather badly. He seems to think it's a sort of percussion instrument. In fact, you can probably see the dents in the top of the desktop.
How did Badvok get into my office?
Just swanned in here as if he owned the place.
But I have guards guarding my villa. Didn't they put up the slightest, tiniest bit of resistance?
Indeed they did. They put up the slightest, tiniest bit of resistance.
If Badvok so much puts his foot in my office one more time, I got you in the middle.
Yeah, that's right, that's it.
Morning, Badvok.
Hello, Alice. Didn't know you were back.
What's in the sack?
It's a welcome back present. It's a sack of the very best local apples. They're very special.
What's special about them? Badvok! Badvok!
They talk.
Talking apples.
They're very good for you. Keep the doctor away.
Yeah, they say things like, keep away, doctor, go on, clear off your medic.
Look, take that sack and you lot out of my office now.
By the way, I'm sorry, Alice. Sit down. This is entirely my fault. I forgot you've had a very hard month in Caledonia. Now, have you had a drink yet?
I haven't.
Prasientes, get some wine for Alice. He's not had a drink yet. Now, you just relax.
Oh, that's good.
How was Caledonia then?
It was terrible.
Catch any salmon?
I didn't have a chance.
Very good salmon fishing up there.
Yeah.
Any grouse?
No.
Very good grouse fishing up there, apparently, yeah. Look, here's the wine. Now, you just have a nice glass of wine, relax, put your feet up, clear your mind, and don't worry about me and the boys. Okay. We can see ourselves out. Don't you worry about a thing.
Cheers. Thanks, Badvok.
It's my pleasure, mate.
Okay.
Nice to be back, Ali.
Bye, boys. Bye.
Okay.
Cheers. Thanks for popping in. What a nice guy. Hang on. He's done it again. He's stolen my wine. He's swanned in here, he's offered me my own wine, and now he's stolen it.
Don't let it get to you.
Don't let it get to me, Gracilis. I'm seething. You know, I want to shout at him, I want to hit him, and yet when he's there, I just don't seem to be able to do it. And then I find myself wanting to take it out on other people.
Well, that's quite normal, you know, to want to vent your anger and frustration on innocent people just because they happen to be close at the time.
Oh, Gracientus, I knew you'd understand.
Perhaps you're angry with Badvok because deep down you feel unworthy to be governor. Deep down you feel inadequate to govern. Deep down you feel impotent to lead, incompetent to punish.
Right, that's enough. Get out.
What?
I'm not paying good money to be called inadequate, incompetent, and impotent.
Let me put it more simply. Deep down, you don't understand how Badvok could fail to obey such a natural leader as yourself. Someone who exudes superiority. Someone who personifies leadership.
Yes, that's more like it. Carry on.
Let's talk a little about your mother. Were you frightened by her breasts?
Not particularly, no.
And yet they were enormous.
Average, I'd say.
But surely they looked enormous.
No.
But they must have looked enormous to, for example, a flea.
Yes, I suppose they looked absolutely huge.
So, these absolutely huge breasts of your mother haunt you still.
My mother didn't have big breasts.
And you've always resented your mother for this.
Why are we talking about my mother's breasts?
I don't know. Perhaps you're obsessed by them.
You brought them up.
Yes, but I've never sucked them like some people right here.
Look, okay. Let's just talk about my inability to deal with Badvok, shall we?
All right. Have you ever dreamt about him?
Yes, only last night, in fact.
Good. Tell me about it.
Well, in the dream, I can't sleep and I'm lying in a dark room. I hear these footsteps, these heavy footsteps coming up the corridor. And then I hear this deep, inhuman growling.
No, stop.
I haven't finished yet.
No, it's spooky, isn't it? I can't stand spookies. Give me the creeps. Have you any silly dreams, like, well, you know, like going into the Senate and realizing you haven't any clothes on, or thinking you're a sheep?
Look! You're supposed to be analysing my feelings of inferiority towards Badvok. I am the boss around here, you know. People bow at me in the streets, huh? 24,000 soldiers follow me. That huge bust in the marketplace is of me.
That what in the marketplace?
That huge bust!
There you go again, large breath.
Shut up! Shut up!
Now you're being aggressive.
I wasn't being aggressive. I was telling you to shut up!
No, that's aggressive.
No. That's assertive. This is aggressive.
So,
You're my head of security. What's been going on in my absence?
last week, I had some of the neighbours round to my place for a few drinks.
Is that all?
No, I had a cheese dip as well. It was a...
No. Did Badvok get up to anything whilst I was away?
Oh, no. I had him followed. I followed him personally, actually, and he didn't notice a thing. I was cleverly disguised.
Yeah, I'm sure you were.
As a Cornish prostitute.
A Cornish prostitute?
Yes, I've always rather fancied that I was pretty good with accents. Ooh-er. Give us a bite of your pasty, big boy. Ooh-er.
And did you find anything out?
Yes, that Mungo's rather an adventurous lover.
What about Badvok?
No, he just wanted to talk.
No. Did he do anything illegal?
Oh, yes, he broke into your office and snooped around. And
For how long?
about a fortnight.
He snooped around my office for a fortnight?
Well, not continuously, obviously. He went on a fishing trip to Mersey Island for 3 days. And a very enjoyable 3 days they were.
Oh, I am glad, yeah. Did he get hold of any top-secret documents?
No, it was mainly mackerel and sprat. I might say, I think that 4 weeks away has done you the world of good, sir. You look marvellous.
Right, quick, let's get this sack open. Come on, let's get this sack open. Quick!
Excuse me, what are you doing here?
What am I doing in here? What are you doing in here?
I'm the guard from the main gate.
So who's guarding the main gate, then?
Oh, about time too. This sack stinks.
Here, do you mind? That's my best shirt.
Have you got any food?
Information first. What's been happening?
Well, for hours, nothing happened. And then suddenly, a dirty great woodlouse crawled into my ear.
No. What have you heard?
Not a thing. I've had a woodlouse in my ear.
Listen, Wolfbane, no info, no money.
Okay. Owless has had a head doctor in to see him. He's cracking up and he blames you for it.
Excellent. So just one more push to finally send him to the madhouse.
Nah, we should put him on a rack and slowly turn it an inch a day. In 2 weeks, he'd be screaming in excruciating agony. He'd be begging for mercy.
He'd also be 8 foot tall, Mungo. Don't 8 foot tall angry Roman after me, thank you very much.
Didn't there again, I don't believe it.
Right. Badvok!
Aulus, the very person I wanted to see.
You're under arrest.
You see, me and the lads are thinking of having a dinner party next week.
Nothing formal.
And I hereby sentence you to death.
And we thought it'd be rather nice if you came along.
Bring bottle and bird.
Didn't you hear that, Badvok? You're under arrest. And you'll be decapitated 1 week from today.
We're going to have to bring the dinner party forward.
May I ask exactly why he's been sentenced to death?
Well, for conspiracy to invite the governor around to dinner.
There's no such offence.
There is now. Guard!
Yes, sir.
Arrest this disgusting piece of filth and jail him.
Yes, sir. Come on.
No. This disgusting piece of filth.
Oh, sorry.
And the rest of you, out, 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 out.
We could make it lunch.
Aulus, I think you could be making a terrible mistake.
No, Gracientus, I've never felt so right in all my life. Oh, I'm so happy. Come here, Gracientus.
What was that for? I thought you got rid of your anger.
Oh, that wasn't anger, Gracientus. That was elation.
Of course, you realise, Mungo, that after my execution, you shall become leader of our tribe.
I hadn't thought about it, Badvok. Hadn't ever crossed my mind the situation would arise.
Thanks, Mungo. You're a good friend.
I'd rather have you alive, Badvok, than inherit your kingdom.
Thanks. But nevertheless, I shall die, and you shall inherit. So, I want you to have my golden talk of office.
Now, Badvok, please keep it.
Mungo, I want you to have it.
It should be buried with you, great leader.
Thanks.
Besides, it was too big. He's had another one made in his own size.
Thanks, Blag. Well, that's charming. Listen, Mungo, you owe it to me. I've been like a father to you.
That's true. You beat me up and slept with my mother.
Do all those good times mean nothing? Here, remember those two girls in Malden, eh?
Yeah.
They were goers, weren't they?
As I recall, one of them was stunningly attractive and the other one was as ugly as sin.
Yeah, what a night, though.
You ended up having the stunningly attractive one.
Yeah, well, I mean...
And then you had the ugly one.
Yeah, well, you...
I spent 5 hours outside in the rain looking after the horse.
That was a lovely-looking horse, Mungo.
Alice says I can be executioner.
How could you?
Well, it's a job, isn't it?
Listen, you two. You've got to help me. You're my only friends in the world. You've got to help me. Please.
All right, friend. We'll do it.
Thanks, Mungo.
We'll get the execution cancelled.
Here, hang on. What about my job?
Blag.
Oh, all right.
Thanks, Mungo. Good luck. Thanks, Blag. Good luck.
I won't mince words with you, Alice. I'll get straight to the point. I'm a proud man. I'm proud to be British. I'm proud to be a Trinovanti. I'm proud to be Badvok's second in command. I despise Rome and everything Roman. Until this very moment, I never thought I could go down on my knees and beg a Roman for anything, and yet, that is what I now do. I beg you, Alice. I beg humbly before you on bended knees. I beg you to spare the life of Badvok. I'll eat the soil off your floor.
There is no soil on my floor.
Blag. I defile myself before you, O mighty Aulus. I'll do anything for you or for Rome if it will save Badvok. Aulus, I implore you, spare his life.
No.
Oh, well, that's fair enough. You can't say I didn't try.
Now listen, Alice, I'll let you have this soil for free. But in future, it's 50 sesterces a trouser full, all right? Oh, by the way, now's the time to get your daffs in.
Then, after your execution, when you're finally gone from this world, your body will be transported to the banks of the River Styx, the grim and dismal river of death. And there you will wait with all the other wailing and tormented souls until it's your turn to be transported to Hades by the ferryman.
Sounds horrific.
It is. But for just 1 bag of gold, I can get you a priority booking on the Stygian ferry. No hanging around straight across to hell. You won't like hanging around with all those dead people.
Listen, is there only one ferry then?
Yes, one ferry that endlessly goes across the Styx.
Why don't they build a tunnel?
Well, they've been talking about it for years, but you know.
Now listen, Wolfbane. If you get me off this execution, I will let you have all my buried treasure.
Do you expect me to believe that you got buried treasure? And that if you did have, you'd give it to me if I get you off?
Well, there's only one way to find out, isn't there? Get me off.
But I know what a lying bastard you are, Batman.
And I know what a greedy bastard you are, Wolfbane.
Done.
Plains of time to utter a warning to Owlus Paulinus. Ooh, Next week, of which I am the ghost, I saw an unhappy man. It was Owlus Paulinus. He was sad because he had done a foolish thing. He executed Badvok. Ooh! And now there is bloodshed. Bloodshed. Yes, bloodshed. That's like cowshed, only red. The Romans and Britons are fighting a bloody war against each other. Everyone will die. Even Owlus Paulinus. Ooh!
Nice try, Wolfbane.
Shit.
Boys, how'd you get on? What did he say?
Yeah,
Tell me.
Good news and bad news.
What's the good news?
I still got a job.
I see. What happened?
I did my best, Badvok. Honest, I did. I used sincerity.
You use sincerity?
Yeah.
What did you have to go and use sincerity for, Mungo? Why don't you use something you're good at, like deceit or mindless violence?
I offered him some free soil.
And you offered him some free soil?
Yeah.
And that failed to clinch my release? What a granite heart Owlus must have to remain unswayed by a complimentary trouser full of blag soil. And that on top of sincerity offered by Mr. Shifty Two-Faced Seller's own mother here. How? Wolfbane, excellent. How'd you get on?
Well, I went into his bedchamber while he was asleep.
Yeah.
And I put on a white sheet and I pretended to be the ghost of next week.
And Owlus didn't fall for that?
No! And I waggled my arms and I went, woo!
Well, it sounds foolproof to me, Wolfbane.
Yeah! I even had ghosts written across here.
I wonder where you could have gone wrong. Yes?
Badvok. I made a silly mistake. I got angry and I overreacted, and I've come here to tell you that I'm sorry and the execution is off.
Is that all?
Sorry?
You swan in here with your apologies and expect that to be an end to the matter? 6 whole days I've been in this cell, awaiting certain death.
Oh, well, I know it must have been dreadful, but now at least you know you're not going to die.
Oh, that makes it better, does it? I think that makes it worse. 6 whole days thinking I was going to die, just to be told at the end of it I'm not going to die. That is a living hell.
I thought you'd be pleased.
No, I am displeased in the extreme, Owlus. Displeased by the fact that because you're such a weak, incompetent and spineless leader, you make stupid, childish, unthinking mistakes.
Don't you talk to me like that!
No wonder you need a head doctor, Owlus. You're a mental mess.
Right! That does it. The execution is back on.
Oh, it's on now, is it? On, off. Make up your bloody mind.
Right! Tomorrow, 11 o'clock, you die!
You're so indecisive. Get your act together.
How'd you get on?
No problem. I talked him round. It's on.
Clark, how are you? Looking well.
What's that you're wearing?
It's your tribal chieftain gear.
Well, you could have waited till I was dead.
Straight after this, I got to attend my first official public engagement.
Oh, yeah, what's that?
It's a funeral.
This is a very disappointing turnout.
Yeah, they're whipping an adulteress in Colchester this afternoon. Most people know that.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Souvenirs, get your souvenirs here. Get your execution souvenirs here.
Wolfbane, you're a disgusting specimen.
This is quality merchandise. Look at these. Badvok execution dolls. Before and after.
Let the prisoner approach. Let the execution commence. Lead the prisoner to the block. The executioner will put on the ceremonial death cap.
I can't say nothing. I can cry.
You're supposed to put it on my head, you prat.
I'm nervous, you see. This is my first decapitation.
Mine too, funnily enough.
Very good. Good old Badvok, joking to the very end.
Shut up and chop me head off, you fat git. Now, wait. I want to say something. People of Britain, as I stand here today on the shores of life, gaze over the inky sea of death, I look back at my life and ask, was it worth it? Or was it a waste? I don't know. But what I do know is this, that I want every Briton present here today to make damn sure that my death is not a waste. I want my death to be a birth of fierce anti-Roman feeling, a birth of renewed Celtic pride, a birth of war, of revolt, of rebellion against these odious oppressors who have trampled on us and raped our land, our history and our culture. Today I die. But I die so that others may live.
Marvellous speech.
Total bollocks, of course.
But very moving.
Cut off his head!
That programme was shown as a tribute to Rory McGrath, who died earlier this year in an accident while filming this series. In next week's episode, the part of Badvok will be played by Bonnie Langford. Howard Lew Lewis is currently facing charges of manslaughter. So, for the rest of the series, the part of Blag will be played by Elizabeth Taylor.
Cut off his head. We've done it! We've done it! It's here, Aulus, look!
What are you talking about?
Badvock's head.
Well, why have you brought it here?
You said you wanted it brought you on a platter? Well, here it is. Look! Well, Badvock, you may still frighten Owlus, but you don't frighten me. Owlus, listen. Badvock's head. Sorry, I must have fallen asleep.
I see. I wasn't boring you, was I?
No, not at all.
Well, it was boring everybody else.
As I was saying, Chelmsford is in a state of emergency. If this drought continues, everything, and I mean everything, will dry up.
Except you, Viatorus. Now, if I understand this correctly, what you're saying is that in hot weather, water dries up.
Well, if you want to be simplistic about it, yes.
And it's taken you 5.5 hours to tell us that.
My dear Alice, may I remind you that my superb civil engineering ended the great Syrian drought disaster.
Oh, yes, or as we now know it, the great Syrian flood disaster.
But it wasn't my fault. They dammed the wrong river.
Oh, get out, Viatorus, get out! Ah, good. Some cool, refreshing water from the well.
Here, Mungo. Is this water from the well?
Yeah,
You sure?
positive.
That's funny. It's normally filthy. Cheers. Now then, Wolfbane, you're supposed to be a clairvoyant. How long's this heatwave going to last?
I'll tell you, Badvock.
What's that for?
A pine cone is a well-known indicator of future weather conditions.
A pine cone.
Yes.
A pine cone can tell you what the weather's going to be like.
Yes. What's the weather going to be like? Come on, you can tell me. He's a bit shy. He's been a bit depressed lately. Oh. Yes, I think it's the weather. Come on. Yes. Yes. I see, right. Well, he says he's not sure, but he thinks it's going to be a bit on the hot side.
Oh, brilliant. I could have told you that without a poxy pine cone.
Oh, you've upset him now. Down, Spike, down, boy.
Listen, Wolfbane, I'm fed up. Listen, Wolfbane, you're a druid. What are you going to do about this drought?
Well, there's only one thing for it, Badvock. We'll have to do a rain dance.
What, in this heat? No fear.
This heat is getting worse. Just look out there. The citizens of Chelmsford staggering about aimlessly. Bodies piled high against the walls. People tearing their clothes off and running berserk through the streets.
Must be payday.
Have you no compassion? Can you find no charity in your heart for these poor unfortunate people?
No.
No, neither can I. Still, it is very worrying. The cattle are dropping like flies. The men are dropping like flies. The flies seem to be doing rather well, though. Funny that. Come to think of it, I've never seen a fly drop. Perhaps we should change that expression to dropping like cows. What do you think?
Of course, Alice will just get paranoid and start blaming the gods.
It's the gods. They've got it in for me. It's probably Apollo. He's never forgiven me.
What for?
Well, many years ago, on the Feast of Apollo, I was supposed to sacrifice an ox in his honor. And I didn't happen to have an ox on me at the time.
So what did you use?
A carrot.
A carrot?
Well, I put 2 horns on it, I mean... But Apollo wasn't satisfied. Oh, no. And now he's trying to ruin me. I'll be a laughing stock in Rome, of course. Did you hear about Aulus Paulinus, they'll say? We put him in charge of the wettest province with the highest rainfall. And guess what? Everybody died of thirst.
Aulus, don't get so emotional. This is a scientific problem. Fortunately, you have on your staff a man widely acknowledged as the finest civil engineer in the Empire.
Well, why isn't he here, then?
He is.
Oh, I'm sorry, Theotorus. I didn't recognize you from the description. Had you said a man widely acknowledged as one of the most useless old farts in the Empire, I might have made the connection more easily.
I'm afraid I don't appreciate your zany humor, Alice. Suffice it to say that I have formulated a simple yet brilliant plan to end this drought scientifically.
Rain! 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 And rain! And rain! And rain! And R-A-I-N! Come on, rain!
No, it's not working. You must be doing something wrong. Right from the top, and remember, plenty of tits and teeth. Right.
Hang on, Wolfbane. Shouldn't we be doing this rain dance outside?
Oh, no. What if it worked? We'd get soaked. Good point. Right from the top, then.
No, stop. I've been thinking. We didn't have a heat wave till the Romans came here, right?
Right.
Now, the Romans come from Rome, which is a very hot place, so they're used to heat. You see what they've done? They've transported their hot weather over here to kill us off so they can have Britain to themselves.
No, you can't shift weather around like that.
You can't shift weather. Mungo, you are stuck in the Stone Age. You've got to think 2nd century. They're transporting their weather over here in sacks.
Why would they transport hot, sunny days in sacks? I'm sorry, but they do call me Mungo the Inquisitive.
Why is that?
Yeah, why is that? That is a fascinating...
Listen, Mungo, we're living in a scientific age. Things move on. You know, I predict that one day they'll even have a man on the moon.
Oh, don't be daft. Man on the moon. The moon's too small.
What? I've seen it at night. It's only that big. The moon's too small, idiot. They get small men, wouldn't they?
Well, it's all very well talking about putting a man on the moon, but you still can't get through to directory inquiries.
What did you say, Blank?
I don't know. I just had one of me hot flushes.
Come on, let's go and see Alice, see what he's going to do about this drought. Now, he's a man of science.
Rain and rain and rain and rain. R-A-I.
No, it's not going to work. Once more from
Theotorus, are you sure this is right?
My dear Alice, this is the state of the art in meteorological technology.
I think we'll sacrifice that ox.
We haven't got any.
What do you mean we haven't got any? Chelmsford is famous for its ox. You can't move a bloody ox in Chelmsford. Should be called Oxford, never mind Chelmsford.
What exactly is a chelm, anyway?
Shut up.
It's quite simple, Aulus. All you need to do is to sacrifice a substitute ox.
A what?
Well, you know, some equally large, lumbering, dumb animal.
Evening.
Thank you, Apollo!
Listen, Alice, this drought is a national disaster. You're the governor, you must do something immediately.
Badvog, I am well aware of the current situation. Look, this is the last drinking water we have here in Chelmsford. Now, as a token of our friendship, I suggest that you and I share it.
No, I won't drink this water. There are people who need this water far more than I do.
Cheers.
Get off. Alice, I have walked here through streets lined with farmers whose crops have failed. Ordinary citizens who cannot feed their families. Young people, old people, gasping for a drop of water. They look to me, their leader, to help them. They're my people, Alice. So how can I sit here with their enemy and drink the last water in the land? I must think of my people. I must put my people first.
Well said, Badvog. The people.
The people.
Badvog, wake up, Badvog.
Who is it?
It's me, Wolfbane.
Hang on, let me light the torch.
No, don't. This is top secret.
What do you want?
I got something to show you.
Right, let me light the torch.
No, we don't want anyone else to see this.
What is it?
It's a map.
Oh, yes, of course. It's got that familiar mappy rustle. All maps have in total blackness.
Your eyes will get used to the dark in a minute. Have you seen this?
Oh, yes, Wolfbane. Have you seen this?
What?
Now, can we light the torch?
All right.
What's all the noise about?
I've made a fantastic discovery. This is a map of Chelmsford before the Romans came. Now, if you look very carefully, you can just see the word well.
Well?
Well!
Well.
Well.
You see what this means?
Yeah, there are 10 wells.
No, one well. Unfortunately, it's 12 feet below Aulus's front room.
Ah, so we've got to ask Aulus if we can...
No. We don't tell Aulus. This is British water.
All right, so we get to drink the lot.
No, Badvok. With respect, in business terms, you're being very naive. It would be a waste to drink it. What we do is sell this water back to the Romans, and we all get rich.
Wouldn't we all die of thirst?
You don't succeed in business without taking risks.
So, what we need is a plan.
I've got it. We go up to Aulus's villa in the dead of night. We shinny up the wall of the villa, laden with picks, ropes, buckets, shovels, and other items of excavating equipment. We get onto the tiled roof, dig a hole in the roof, lower ourselves into the front room. We dismantle Aulus's priceless ornate mosaic floor, dig away the soil, hack our way through the rock and rubble, finally reaching the well. We take out all the water we need in the buckets, put back the rocks, shift back the soil, replace the priceless ornate mosaic floor, hoist ourselves back up onto the roof. We repair the hole in the roof, shinny back down the side of the villa and straight back here without attracting the attention of Aulus or his guards.
It's so simple, it just might work.
Well, as much as I'd like to stay up chatting all night, I really should be going. Pardon? Or perhaps I'll just get a couple of porcupines, lift up your toga and shove them where the sun don't shine. Actually, Aulus, there is something I've been meaning to tell you. I'm pregnant and you're definitely the father. I said I'm going to bed.
Oh, right, yes. I'm not tired. It's too hot. I'll just sit up here and think a while. Oh, bloody drought!
Get me up, quick! Get me up!
Aulus is still down there. He hasn't gone to bed yet. You didn't tell him about the well, did you?
No, I just said, sorry to drop in unannounced, Aulus. Anytime you want to go on me rope, just give us a shout. I didn't speak to him, you brat.
We'll just have to sit up here until he's gone to bed. Still, it's a lovely moon up there. Whenever I sense the delicate glow from her gently smiling face, my heart fills with feelings of love and joy. That pure white light spells mystery and suggests moments of secret pleasure. And it's then when I see the moon in all her glorious, radiant beauty, then I feel like shagging Fat Blodwyn.
I didn't know you was a romantic, Wolfbane.
Oh, yes. It's my Celtic blood.
Yeah, and if this plan doesn't work, we're going to be seeing lots of it.
has a strange effect on me. I feel like a wolf.
I'm a bit pettish myself.
I suppose I better get to bed. I think much is going to happen tonight anyway.
Quick, come on, down. We haven't got all night. Quickly, quick.
Alice!
Oh, I don't believe it. Quick, up.
Alice, wake up, Alice. Wake up, wake up.
What?
I've just come from the map room. One of the maps has been stolen.
What?
A map of ancient Chelmsford has been stolen from the map room.
That's very peculiar, Gracientus. We've got a map room.
That is one of Badvock's men.
Gracientus, something puzzles me.
Yes. You mean why they should want to steal a map of old Chelmsford?
No, what you were doing in the map room at 3 a.m.
Ah, yes. Well, apart from the maps, I also keep certain literature in there which I browse through often before retiring.
You mean the ones depicting scenes from pastoral Greece?
Yes.
The ones showing shepherds and shepherdesses doing what shepherds and shepherdesses do when they're not shepherding their sheep.
The very same.
So what's in this map room then?
Well, apart from the...
Greek porno?
Yes, that, a few maps.
How many?
One.
And it's been stolen.
Yes, it's appalling, isn't it?
Well, Gracientus, we are faced with the most serious problem. Namely, what do we now call the map room?
That's it.
Have you any idea who may have stolen this map, Gracientus?
Well, obviously it's one of the Britons, but quite why?
It's very puzzling. Terrible smell in here. Kind of sweaty armpits.
Right, come on, Blag. Let's start digging. Right, give me a shovel. Somebody must have brought a shovel. So where is this shovel shop? So what time does the shovel shop open? Come on, get a move on, Wolfbo. We haven't got all day. Come on, dig.
Look, there is only so fast I can go using my bare hands. What I need is a large excavating implement.
Why don't you use your mouth?
Look, get back in that hole and don't come up till you've struck water.
Badvock, Wolfman keeps hitting me with the soil.
Well, why don't you move?
Well, I can't move from Chelmsford. I mean, my mum's getting on. Friends.
Yeah, all right, Blag. Look, Wolfbane, can you see anything?
Badvock, I'd like a... What have you done to my priceless ornate mosaic?
Owlus! Owlus! Is that really you? Can I touch you? It is you. You're alive. You're safe. He's safe. Mungo, he's safe. He's alive. Thank God. We heard you were kidnapped by Belgian terrorists and buried alive on your own floor. Didn't we, Mungo?
Yeah, and hacked to pieces and your heart ripped out.
No, just buried.
Oh, yeah, just buried.
And we rushed round here to dig you out, and our prayers have been answered because here you are, safe and sound. And with that happy knowledge, we'll bid you good night, Alice. Good night, Alice.
Right. There's no sign of any water down here, not a drop. Dry as a owlus.
Wolfbane!
Badvock.
It was you who had
Badvock, don't even attempt it.
We were looking for water, Alice. Water that would save us all from this drought. We didn't want to tell you because we thought it would be a surprise.
Oh, it was a surprise, all right, yes. When I came back just now and saw you three peering into a massive great hole in my mosaic floor, my brain, believe it or not, registered surprise.
Look, we were convinced there was a well here. It says so on the map, look.
That's the map that was stolen. Where did you get this?
I got it from the Greek porno room.
Look, it clearly says on this site there is a well.
Site of ancient wall.
Wall? Wall. Wall.
Wall?
You know what this means, don't you?
Yeah, there are 5 walls and 10 wells.
I don't know what you're all talking about. W-A-L-L spells well in my book.
Yeah, what book is that?
Spelling for beginners.
What do you propose to do about my mosaic floor?
I'll catch all the bits so we can put them back together again. It's easy when you get the corners. It'd be something to do on those long winter nights.
It's completely destroyed! Ooh. Oh. Oh.
What did you do just then?
I did, ooh. Ee. Ah.
That's it! The rain dance! Owlus has got it! Come on, everybody! Ooh! Ah! Yeah! Ooh! Ah!
It's raining!
I know, it's fantastic!
In my dining room!
Hey, Alice, you know what the problem is, don't you? What? You got a bloody great hole in your roof.
Thanks, Mungo! My brother's a roofer. I'll give you his car.
Alice, I did it! Rain!
I did this!
I beg to differ, Alice. It was me.
Very well, Taurus. And how did you bring on the rain then?
Well, I simply declared today a bank holiday.
Humus. Well, what are you looking at then, oh mighty Jupiter? Planet Earth, my dear Vulcan. The 20th century. Oh, what misery. What senseless waste and confusion. Men and women looking on in dumb horror. Well, what is it? The Paul Daniels Christmas special. Well, shall I zap him with me thunderbolt? Not yet. I'll cut him.
Oh, bloody hell, ambrosia and nectar again. It's always the bloody same. I killed for sausage, egg and chips.
Seen better days, hasn't she, Venus? Look, Jupe, are you going to let me use this thunderbolt or what? What's the rush, Vulcan? You've got the whole of eternity. In a few thousand years' time, you will be able to use it for the great benefit of mankind. Doing what? Killing people who play golf. Now, what's this? Ah, yes, Britain. Chelmsford, 123 AD.
Shoot!
Gracientus, I have the distinct impression that someone is tampering with the mail. Listen to this. Letter from the Emperor. The Emperor Hadrian urges all provincial governors to take swift action against any rebellious tribal leader except Badvok, who, despite having a roguish appearance, really has a heart of gold. In fact, anything he can do for the Romans, he will. Just tip us the wink. Not the epistolar style we're used to from our divine emperor.
Aulus, I think I know who's been tampering with the mail. Badvok.
That's brilliant, Gracientus. You know, we're wasting that brain of yours here. It could be wedging open a door somewhere.
But how are we going to prove it's Badvok?
Easy, I have a plan. All we need is a case of the old tongue loosener.
Oh, not my best wine again.
Yes, just one glass and he'll let the beans out of the bag.
No, you mean the cat?
Yes, sorry, beans out of the cat, I'm sorry. Stupid language. Anyway, whatever. He'll be legless in no time. and then she takes off the last veil, right? And you'll never guess what?
She was a bloke.
No! She was a bloke!
Well, thanks for the drink, Alice. I must be off.
Hey! Badvok, tampering with the imperial mail. Is it... Oh, have I ever shown you this ring? This is the magic diamond of Selena. This ring has amazing properties. So the story goes, the wearer of this ring will one day rule the world. That's me. Aulus, world rule. Do you see what I mean?
No, I'm afraid I don't.
That's her. It's because you are intoxicated. You are incapable of intelligent thought and coherent speech. I have no alternative but to go blah and pass out. Blah!
Full stop. Let's read that back. And so, my dear sister, while accidentally pressing my ear against Aulus's door, I couldn't help overhearing the sensational news that the ring your dear husband wears contains the famous magical diamond of Selena. I immediately thought that the only person with the ingenuity, the will, and the irresistible charm to relieve Aulus of this ring was you. I know it's a long way to come from Rome, but here in Chelmsford there is the answer to your wildest dreams, the key to unimaginable power, and late-night shopping on Thursdays. Thanks once again for your last letter. I was sickened to hear that in the Emperor's last purge, Father was mutilated and sent to Syria in 47 separate parcels. But look on the bright side, he always wanted to be posted abroad. P.S. The only other person who knows about this ring is Badvok, the leader of the local tribe. But he is too stupid to realize its importance and value.
Quick, let's get this ring off. Damn, it's stuck. Right, who's got the butter? Here. Look, we're only removing the ring off somebody's finger.
I got a bit extra just in case.
Just in case what? We have to glaze 50,000 carrots on the way home?
Let's just cut his finger off.
Don't be ridiculous.
Now look, it'll be easy. You just take a knife, you saw through the outer skin, slice through the gristle, you take the point of the knife into the socket, snip the cartilage, rip off the finger, slip off the ring, finger back on.
Brilliant. And what are we going to stick the finger back on with?
Butter?
Oh, my gorgeous. Oh, is that you? Oh, my sweet. Come, walk with me, skip through the misty glades of the forest. Come, skip my peony petal, skip through the bluebells, skip, skip, skip.
Badvok, one kiss and he's a dead man.
To bed, my sweet, to bed, to bed.
Intruders! Intruders!
Quick, get in the bed.
Guard! Aulus! Wait!
What?
There's been a break-in.
Gracientus, how dare you burst into my bedchamber like that?
Well, you're alone, aren't you?
Yes, of course I am, but supposing that lying here next to me was some gorgeous young... Ah!
Butter, anyone?
There you go, Posty. Go on, drink up, son. There's plenty more where that came from.
Cheers.
Eat up, help yourself. Always an honour to entertain the Imperial Postman. Well,
There's a lot of mail from Rome this month.
how long are you going to be?
I don't know.
Well, look, get a move.
Thanks for everything, Badvot, but I really must be making a move now.
You can't go just yet, Posty. Surely you can stay for another 10 minutes. 10 minutes?
No. I really must leave now. Now, where do I put that bag?
Well, what a shame. What a shame you have to go now. Means you won't get a chance to meet her. But never mind.
Sorry?
Oh, it's just some stunningly beautiful girl with this insatiable sexual obsession with postmen. It's funny, really. She sees a postman and she's just got to have rampant sex with him. Still, if you can't stay, you can't stay. See ya.
I could probably spare 5 minutes. She's really beautiful, then, is she?
Well, I don't know if you can picture perfection in human form, but this girl is it. I mean, the limpid depths of her green eyes.
Go on.
The fullness of her lips.
Yeah?
The moist wetness of...
Yeah?
The first week of February.
Finished. When will she get here?
Oh, any minute now, I should think.
Hello, Badvot.
Ah, Blag? Where is she? Oh, no. I bet you've come to say she's not coming.
Who?
Who? That's right. Who? That's the girl's name. Who? It's a foreign name, I think. Yeah, it's funny.
Who's not coming?
Damn, I knew it. I knew she'd let us down. Never mind, Posty. Another time, perhaps. Say, well, you best be off and don't forget your mail, eh?
You will let me know when she comes, though, won't you?
Yeah, we'll keep you posted. Well?
Gracientus and his sister, Marcella,
Right.
Aulus's wife.
Oh, right.
Yeah, are hatching a plan to get that ring off Aulus. She's travelling from Rome now.
This is exactly the sort of information we can use to our advantage. Come on, let's go.
Here. You want me to wait for that girl?
Who?
That's the one.
What? She's coming here? But why? Why would she want to leave Rome and come to this armhole?
Armpit.
Armpit. Stupid language. Badvok, that woman, she's a monster. She's insane. She's inhuman.
Look, Alice, she can't really be that bad.
Can't be that bad. Gracientos!
Yes?
Get out.
Yes.
That was her brother.
I see what you mean. Listen, Alice, I've been thinking. I think I've got a plan of how we can get rid of Marcella.
How?
You give me all your possessions.
I do what?
You make me governor. Give me your power, your wealth, your villa, your silk togas, your horses, that insignificant little ring, those golden sandals with the flowers on you. You give me everything.
But I'd have to be mad to do that.
Exactly. And would Marcella want to be married to a madman? No. She'd be on the first boat back to Rome filing for a divorce.
Do you know, Badvok, I think you just had a very good idea. That's what I'll do. I'll pretend I'm mad. I'll pretend I'm completely around the corner.
Bend.
What a very good idea. I'll bend. I'll bend. And I'll walk in a silly way and pretend I'm completely mad. What do you think?
No.
I know, she's terrified of birds. I'll pretend to be a bird. This is brilliant. Now, what kind of bird shall I become?
I've always thought of you as a tit.
Really? No, I know. I'll become a duck. A duck, that's right.
Pathetic, isn't it?
Yeah. How could a race so stupid ever conquer us in the first place?
He's good, isn't he?
Easily. So far, so good, boys. Got the ring?
It's a bit tarty, isn't it?
I wouldn't wear it.
Right, lads, that'll be Marcella.
She's good on a trumpet, isn't she?
Come on, you old dragon, get in here.
Good day, gentlemen. Where is my husband, Aulus?
Excuse me. Mungo, stop thinking what you're thinking. You can start thinking it when I finish thinking it, all right? Sorry about that, your ladyship. My name is Badvok, the temporary Roman governor of Britain. Put it there.
I'm Mungo. They call me 8 times a night, Mungo.
Really?
Yeah, he's got a very weak bladder.
Can somebody please tell me what's going on?
Yeah, we've had a bit of bad news about your husband, your ladyship. You see,
What's wrong with him? Is he ill?
well, sort of. He's ill in the head.
What, has he gone mad?
Well, let's put it this way. If there's a competition for the sanest man in Chelmsford, I don't think Aulus would feature strongly in the final 16.
Well, let me see him. I must see him.
I don't think that'd be very wise in his present state. You see, he has gone completely gaga. Oh, look, there he is.
Oh, you're Socrates, aren't you, the Greek philosopher?
Am I?
Yes. You don't recognise me, do you?
No.
I'm the pyramids. Perhaps this will jog your memory.
Oh, yeah. I can see it.
What's that? Look, it's a lamb chop, an old lamb chop. A rancid, maggot-ridden old lamb chop.
Oh, my poor dear husband. What have they done to you?
It's a talking lamb chop. I've told you, no talking lamb chop. It's good fun, isn't it? How am I doing?
Fine, but less of the physicals.
I'm sorry. Where's Gracientus?
Oh, he's washing his hair.
You put him in prison?
Yeah.
Good. Well, I'm not standing for this, Socrates. I don't care what you say. I want this old lamb chop removed by sunset yesterday. Come on, boy. Giddy up.
Is he always like that?
No, we're lucky today. Normally he talks absolute nonsense.
I couldn't help noticing he wasn't wearing his ring.
What ring?
This ring.
Oh, that ring.
It's an old family heirloom, totally worthless,
Yes,
sentimental
yeah.
value only. Why have you got it?
He gave it to me. Well, it was a swap, really.
What did you give him?
A cloud.
A cloud.
Well, it was one he'd seen and liked, and I thought, well, why not?
I'm sorry, I don't believe any of this.
Look out, here he comes.
You, hold Alexander the Great. By book, a word. I am Posthumus Cheese Chomper, King of the Dormice. I'm in the area, just checking for stray... what's that behind you?
Oh, it's a lamb chop?
Are you mad? It's a tabby cat. A mangy old tabby cat. I've told you before, no cats in here.
Look,
no,
you stop thumping me.
Look, if you let me do my duck, she'd be gone by now.
Forget your duck, it's going fine. Haven't you got any skirting boards you'd like to nibble, King Cheese Chomper?
What? Oh, yes, I have. Yes. Squeak.
It's just too awful.
Yeah.
My poor darling husband, totally unrecognizable. Oh, if only I had something to remember him by. This worthless ring, for example, would mean so much to me. I'd do anything to have it.
Anything?
Anything.
Does anything include everything?
I am Neptune, king of the oceans.
I don't believe this.
Neptune am I, ruler of the deep. I am the king, and the waves are my subjects. You, say hello to one of my subjects. Oh.
Right, that does it. Excuse me, Marcella. It's time for Alice's medication.
Is he all right?
Yeah, just a mild sedative. Shall we?
Here, Mungo. Is madness infectious?
Of course not.
Told ya.
Come on, eat up.
This is, interesting. What is it?
It's horse.
Horse?
Takes a lot of careful preparation, horse, you know. I mean, you don't just kill a horse, slap it on a table. You have to do things to it first.
Got to get the rider off it for a start.
That's right. And then you've got to detach the cart, otherwise you wouldn't get it in the oven, would you?
Badvok, as much as I'd love to discuss the delights of Celtic cuisine with these two half-wits, I think we have more pressing business to attend to.
Right, I'll go and muck out the bed.
But first, I think we should pay Aulus a little visit.
Why?
Because I don't believe he's mad. I think it's all put on.
But what about our pressing business?
Aulus first. Pressing later.
Neptune. Neptune. The look on Badvock's face when I threw that bucket of water over him. I think next time I'll be the god of fire. I wonder how he'd cope with a burning torch up his breeches.
I think he's through here, Marcella. Oh, my God.
What's wrong?
The madness has got worse. He's started talking and doing everything backwards.
No, he hasn't.
You better come and see this for yourself.
He looks all right to me.
How are things, Aulus?
Oh, that's awful.
I think it's brilliant.
He really has gone mad.
Yes, and I'm afraid it gets worse. After the backwards phase, he goes into his standing upside down with his head in a bucket full of pig's liver phase.
Of course, now I'll have to divorce him, you know.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Well, I can't be married to a man who does everything backwards.
Quite, yeah.
Mind you, we weren't really suited, you know, deep down.
Really?
He was very jealous of me.
Yeah.
I expect he told you thousands of foul things about me.
No.
He probably said that I was bad-tempered, violent and mad.
No.
That I take pleasure from stripping men naked and singeing their groins with burning torches.
It never crops up in conversation.
It's because he feels inadequate.
Yeah.
He just couldn't satisfy my needs.
No.
Oh, I need a lusty forest beast.
Yeah.
I need a godlike animal. I need a fawn, half man, half goat. I need a pan.
Oh, I can get you a pan. They're in the kitchen. Hang on.
Oh, you'll satisfy me, won't you, Badvock?
Yeah.
Aulus was so poor a lover, you know.
Really?
Sometimes he could only keep going for 5 or 6 hours.
Pardon?
He could only manage to fulfill me 20 times a night.
Really?
You're not like him, though, are you, Badvock?
No, I'm definitely not like him, no.
Then do your damnness.
Are you sure you don't want to look at the pans? You're in the kitchen. I mean, choose a good... Right.
Now.
Right.
But first, Badvock puppet, take off the ring.
Why?
Well, I can't make my love to a man who's wearing my poor husband's ring.
Oh, I shouldn't think Aulus would mind. He's probably got his head in a bucket full of pig's liver by now.
I insist. Take it off and give it to me.
Can't I give it to you, then take it off?
Don't be so impudent, you fetid savage. You're not fit to lie with any woman, let alone a Roman. You're filth, you're scum. You're as bad as that other worm, Aulus. Give me that ring. You spineless abomination, you purulent louse, you grunting primeval pig-faced slug. Give it to me! Give it to me! Give it to me or I'll shred you to bits!
I'll take it the shag's off.
Badvock, it's me, the postman, remember?
Listen, Posty, I'm in a little bit of a hurry, mate.
Whatever happened to that gorgeous girl you said you had for me, eh?
Who?
That's the one. I'll tell you what.
Talking backwards. Aulus! Forget all that. You're right. She's totally mad. She's totally insane.
She tried to seduce you, didn't she?
Try to seduce me?
Badvock, I need a pan.
I need
all
a
that,
pan,
yes.
all that,
Then
yeah.
she pulls a knife on you.
Knife at me throat.
I told you that woman, she's inhuman. She's insane. She's a monster.
And she's right behind me.
And she's right behind you. What?
Excuse me, sir. I wonder, could you help me?
I certainly hope so.
I'm looking for Badvock.
Yeah, I've just a minute. You're her, aren't you?
Who?
That's right. Actually, I'm a postman. So come on, give it to me.
All right, then.
Badvock, I want that ring!
Oh, I see. Oh, dear, oh dear. You've both gone mad now, and you think you're birds. And as you know, Aulus, I have a terrible fear of birds. So terrible, in fact, that I consulted a doctor. He told me that the only way to overcome this fear was to confront it, eradicate it, kill it.
So much for the ring that gives the wearer unlimited powers.
Die!
Bloody hell!
I thought I told you not to use that thunderbolt.
I'm sorry, Jupiter, but I got fed up with those two prats pretending to be birds.
You happen to have hit that rather attractive young lady.
Oh, no. She was a nice bit of crumpet.
But now she's a nice bit of toasted crumpet.
Oh, don't blame me. You gave me the thunderbolt for my birthday. I wanted a football. You gave Mars a football.
Yes, well...
And a train set.
But...
And a spirograph.
Well, he's the god of war. I don't want to upset him, do I?
Yeah, Jupiter, you're an all-seeing, all-knowing god who understands everything.
Yes.
Yeah, well, answer me this. What does a producer do?
Well, there are some things even a god can't fathom.
Very quiet tonight.
Too quiet.
Hey?
I don't like it. It's too quiet. It's the lull
Don't
before...
say it!
What's wrong? I was only going to say it's the lull
Shut
before...
up! Don't say it, it's bad luck. It's an old Celtic superstition which says that if you use that expression, then surely something terrible will happen.
What, lull before the storm?
Oh, there you are, Badvock, you hairy bum-faced oaf.
Thank you, Ray.
Hey up, Badvock. It's me. It's your old friend, Morley of the Ike-Head, come to pay you a visit. Well, how the bleeding hell are you, festive old bag of cow crap? Yeah, may the gods visit a virulent pigpox on your stinking scabby cabbage head, eh?
Just a social call, is it, Morley?
Hey up, Badvock. Now, you got to introduce me. Who are these subhumans?
They call me Mungo the Shrugger.
Why's that?
And this is Blag.
I'm very interested. We don't have any hills where I come from.
So tell me, Morley, what are you doing here dressed like an emperor's tart?
Well, you see, Badvock, I am now a member of the Roman nobility.
You what?
Well, you remember my sister Pergola?
Oh, yeah.
Well, she rather cleverly got herself married to a Roman praetor, which made me very, very rich. Here, have this bag of money and go buy yourself a new cesspit to live in.
I don't live here. No, I just come here to have a drink and play dice with the boys. No, I actually live in that rather flash villa in the middle of the square.
Really?
Yeah, I thought that villa was ours.
What did he say?
It's an old Chelmsford folk song. Blag's entered this singing competition. He's just practicing.
I can't hang about here. I can't afford to be seen hanging about with scum like you, can I? I'll tell you what. Why don't you pop over to my place sometime and have a dip in my solid gold heated pool, eh?
Yeah, I will do.
See you, lads.
Cheers, then, Morley. All the best. All right, bye. Mine, there you go. Keep in touch. Go on. Don't believe it, Morley. Just because his sister is being personally invaded by the Romans. Listen, my sister could marry the governor, Aulus Paulinus, tomorrow. Here, I've just had a brilliant idea. My sister marries Aulus, I get rich quick. What do you think, Mungo?
Breathtakingly simple, one slight quibble.
What?
You haven't got a sister.
That is a very negative attitude to take. I can get a sister.
Here, I got a sister.
Yeah. With all due respect, Blag, I can't really see Aulus falling in love with your sister. I mean, nature hasn't been too kind to your sister, has she?
Nah, I got all the looks and brains in my family.
Ah, Gracientis, it's spring, my favourite time of year. A time of rebirth. I want to frolic in forest glades. I want to bathe naked in crystal pools. I want to sing with the skylark as she soars on high. But most of all...
You want her quick?
Exactly. It's been a year now. A year of involuntary celibacy. I'm about as horny as a rhinoceros and a unicorn in a who's got the biggest horn competition.
You're not exactly spoiled for choice round here, are you? The British girls are either ugly, ugly, or ugly.
You don't have to be British. I'm mad with lust. You could be Greek, Syrian, Spanish,
Belgian.
I'm not that mad. Anyway, Gracientis, don't you feel spring coursing through your veins? Don't you get the odd bout of tent pole toga?
Happily, I am not a slave to that part of my anatomy, Aulus.
Just as well, Gracientis, because you are, with all due respect, an ugly bastard.
Yes, all right. I know that I'm a worthless, unlovable wretch. No woman can ever love me. I'm boring, ill-tempered, malodorous, and totally without any merit. But what's the point?
Gracientis, I've just been thinking about what you were saying there.
Yes.
Well, about you being worthless and boring and all that stuff.
Well?
Well, you left out repellent.
Right, now the idea is you're my sister, you're attractive, sexy, and you're going to seduce the Roman governor, all right? In your own time.
Hello, Roman. Fancy a good time?
Yeah, I think we've seen enough, dear, thanks.
Have I got the job?
We'll let you know.
Oh, yeah. I'm very good in the sack.
I'm sure you are, yes. Glad, go and put her in a sack.
So, that one's a no then, is it?
Listen, Mungo, you do understand the point of this little exercise?
Yeah? You want to find a girl to pretend to be your sister so Aulus can fall in love with her and marry her?
Precisely, and the key words there are so that Aulus can fall in love with her and marry her. I can't see Aulus falling in love with any of the women we've had so far. We've had a bald hag with no teeth, a hairy hag with lots of teeth, and a normal hag with hairy teeth.
She's quite a snappy dresser.
Yeah, green was my favourite colour.
Yeah, not for skin.
Next! This is the last one.
This is the one, Mungo. This is the one. Do sit down, dear. That's right, yeah. Thanks for popping in. Now, what's your name, love?
Enya, and don't call me love.
Right. Now, has anyone explained why you're here?
Someone said it was to do with pulling a fast one on the Roman governor.
Indeed it is, my dear. Indeed it is.
Good. Because I hate him. I hate all Romans. You wouldn't get me within 100 miles of a Roman. Unless it was to castrate him with a very blunt and rusty knife.
Good. Good, because in many ways this job does entail castrating the Roman governor with a blunt and rusty knife.
Great.
But we thought we'd lure him into a false sense of security.
How do you mean?
Well, I don't know. Oh, supposing you were to marry him. Live with him, be the loyal little wifey, you know, have his kids, perhaps even go back to Rome with him. And then, when the time is right, say in about 30 or 40 years, you whip out the carving knife and whew, Bob's your auntie.
No.
1,000 pieces of silver.
I'll do it.
Excellent. Always nice to work with someone who's politically committed.
What are you doing?
Making a cheese and onion souffle. I think I'm hanging myself.
Why?
It's all too much. I feel so desperate, lonely, totally useless. I just want to die. Please just let me die.
If you feel that desperate, why don't you talk to someone about it?
I can't. I just can't talk to anyone. That's part of the problem. I've always been afraid to communicate, to get close to people, and so I built up this wall around me, and now I'm trapped. I'm a prisoner inside this hideous shell.
You know what you should do?
What?
Hang yourself.
You know, I never thought I'd find myself laughing with a British serving girl.
And I never thought I'd find myself laughing with a Roman.
Suddenly this all seems so silly.
I'll get some wine.
What a charming girl. But for her, I could be hanging here as dead as I...
Gracientas! These reports from Caledonia, Gracientas. What do you think? Well, that's very easy for you to say, but I mean, what about the long term? Well, the help is what we need, but I don't know.
Oh my God, this is awful!
Oh, tell me about it. It's tragic.
No, look, it's him. He's dying.
Good heavens. Hello. Who are you?
I'm Enya, the new serving girl.
I'm Aulus, the governor. Guards! Can you cut this down, please? It's wasting good rope.
How could you be so heartless?
It's a gift. Right, take him away.
You poor thing, are you all right?
He says that to all the girls. So, you're the new serving girl, are you?
Yes.
Sorry, I always get a bit sort of tongue-tied when I'm in the presence of a very pretty girl. I just always seem to end up saying the wrong thing.
Really?
Fancy a quick poke? Oh, there I go again! Your sister. That's incredible. I've fallen in love with a blood relative of yours.
I know, it's amazing.
I mean, a charming, beautiful, gentle creature like her related to a clumsy, uncouth, foul-smelling oaf like you.
Yeah.
An angel related to a hog-like buffoon.
Yeah.
A goddess sister.
Yeah, all right, I get the point.
Well, strange as it may seem, Badbuck, I am smitten.
Oh, don't be ridiculous, Alice. Next you'll be saying you want to marry her.
It's crossed my mind.
Oh, come off it. You realise the implications of that? If you married her, it would mean that you and me would be related.
But isn't that what you...
What did he say?
Isn't that what you... It's an old Chelmsford folk song. A blag's entered this singing competition. But think about it, Alison. How would it look if we were related? Me, a lowly tribe leader, related to you, a top Roman?
Even that wouldn't bother me, Badbuck, so long as I had Enya.
Well, we'd need some sort of official contract.
Yes, whatever.
Some legally binding document. Oh, look, there's one. Sign along there, dotted line, Alice. That's lovely. Yes, that's it. Well, as far as I'm concerned, the marriage can go ahead tomorrow.
You don't seem to understand, Badbuck. I love her. She hates me.
Eh?
She hates me.
What's the silly cow playing at?
Would it help if I went round and slit her throat?
No, I don't think it would, actually, Mungo. Alice, you say she hates you?
Yes, it's no good. I'm going to have her thrown out of the villa.
No, wait. I see what she's playing at. Oh, it's classic, this. It's classic. She just can't cope with the overwhelming feeling she has for you. If you like, she's frightened by what she feels for you.
Which is hate.
Hate, love, hate. In many ways, it's the same emotion. I always like to think of love and hate as sort of opposite sides of the same emotional coin. I mean, take Blag here. Often I think, I hate him. But I know, deep down, I love him. And I think it's the same with you.
Do you really love me, Bag?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not just my body, is it?
No.
Because I got a mind too, you know.
Listen, Brad, I'm trying to make a point, all right? I'm just trying to illustrate something.
Well, it's not that I object to the physical side of a relationship.
Folk song rehearsal time.
I think you've got something with this love-hate business. Do you really think he stands a chance in this folk song competition?
Well, it's better than the German entry.
Enya. Enya, I've got something to say to you. Something about love.
Oh, yeah. What do you know about love?
More than you think. I know, for example, it's a very intense emotion.
Go on.
And love and hate are opposite sides of the same emotional coin.
You could be right.
Now, I believe, Enya, that you are in love, but it's so difficult to express it because, well, it's so intense. I'm a man of the world, Enya. I know about these things. This man you're in love with, he's a Roman, isn't he?
Might be.
And he's a pretty important man here in Chelmsford, right?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, Enya, wouldn't it be better if you just looked him in the eyes and you told him that you loved him? Now, what would you like to say to him?
I love you, Gracientus.
And I love you too, Enya. Oh, tomorrow we shall be married in the spring meadows. And the birds... Who?
Who?
Gracientus!
Gracientus?
Badfoot, didn't you want it to fall in love with...
Leg, will you practice that folk song somewhere else? Boy, rehearse.
If I may say so, Alice, I think you're being a little naive in your dealings with the psychology of the opposite sex.
What do you mean?
Who do you hate most in the world?
Gracientus.
Exactly. She claims to love the person you most detest in the whole world to inflame your ardour.
So, you mean she's not in love with him, but just says she is to make me insanely jealous?
Exactly. I mean, have you ever seen any manifestations of this so-called young love? Have you ever seen them holding hands, whispering sweet nothings, swapping love letters, smearing horse excrement on each other's jackets?
No.
So you've witnessed none of the normal signs of affection.
Mungo, one day they'll have a fancy name for your illness.
No, I think he has a point. I've never actually seen them together. What a clever girl. I've fallen for it. To think of it, she's made me feel insanely jealous of Gracientus of all people. Wait till I see her.
That's the spirit, Alice. Dear, come on, we deserve a celebratory drink. Down the boozer.
Good thinking.
Why don't we go to the theatre instead?
Be stupid.
If you really love me, you'd do something I wanted for a change.
Enya, you've won your little game. And now you can openly say that you love me, and there's nothing between you and that contemptible wimp, Gracientus. Oh, that's no good. There's nothing between you and that apology for a man, Gracientus. It's much better. Right. Here goes. Enya, Oh, girl. The things she'll put herself through to make me feel jealous. I can't stand it any longer. Gracientus has become unbearable. Look, something must be done.
Hi, gang. Taking a lot out of me, all this exercise. Case of too much bed and not enough sleep, eh? Hey, what's wrong with you guys? Hey, cheer up. What you need is to get yourself fixed up with a nice girl. Or maybe a not so nice girl, if you know what I mean. Anyway, guys, my groin has got an appointment with paradise. See you around.
That was disgusting. Look, we must do something.
I've just had an idea.
What?
Well, it's a long shot, but it might just work. You get an enclosed metal container, right? Fill it with water and heat it to make steam. The steam goes down a pipe and forces a piston attached to a system of levers to a wheel, right? So that eventually you could propel carriages without the use of horses.
Thanks, Blag. I think we've got more important things to worry about.
Horseless carriage.
Just a thought.
But Aulus, you are the governor. You must tell poor Enya the truth about that snake, Gratientus.
No, Badvok. I could not bring myself to hurt that young girl. She must never know the truth about him.
What? You mean that he already has a wife?
Yes.
And 300 children?
Hungry.
Oh. Yes, 300 hungry children.
3 hungry children.
But Badvok, this news will break her heart.
That's my line.
But Badvok, this news will break her heart.
Aulus, that is your trouble. You are too soft-hearted. Why Enya has not fallen for you instead, the gods alone know. Look at you. You are kind, intelligent, caring, sensitive, kind to animals, and very good in bed.
That's very, very kind of you to say so. But she must never find out about his other women in Chelmsford.
What? Here in Chelmsford?
Yes. Does Fat Enid ring a bell?
Well, she has to because of the leprosy.
Just...
Not Fat Enid.
Yes, and a host of others.
Went like a dream, Aulus. It was lovely performance.
I thought you were very good. Well, if our little plan has worked, the path should now be clear.
Cheers.
He's coming.
How does he look?
Looks like someone who's been forced at knife point to watch his favourite puppy be skewered on the end of a red-hot poker.
Sorry about your puppy.
Something wrong, Gratientus?
It's Enya. She's left me.
Oh, no! That's terrible. Look, I'll have a private word with her.
She's left Chelmsford.
What?
She wrote me this letter.
Let me read it. Dear Gratientus, I'm sorry to tell you this way, but you and I are finished. It would never have worked out between us. First of all, I'm not Badvok's real sister. It was just a ruse so that Badvok could get rich quick.
The woman's obviously mad.
No, I am not mad, Badvok. And I must say that I feel truly sorry for you, my dear Gratientus, and I feel sorry too for Badvok, for he is an incompetent oaf. And I also feel sorry for Aulus, because he is a blah, 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 love Enya. P.S. Thank you for that wonderful night of passion. I've never made love 8 times in one night before. P.P.S. Tell Aulus and Badvok that their pathetic trick to put me off you didn't work.
Well, we must be off, Aulus.
So she wasn't your real sister, Badvok?
Oh, no. I'm as shocked as you are, Aulus. I mean, she's been lying to me all these years. Me, her own brother. Shock's gonna kill her mother. Anyway, we must pop off and listen to Blag rehearse his folk song.
But I don't know any...
If that boy doesn't win...
Well, she was a wonderful girl.
Yeah, she was.
To think I was on the point of hanging myself, and then she came along and transported me into erotic ecstasy. 8 times in one night.
Yes, all right.
8 times I enjoyed her soft, yielding body.
You're going to keep going on about this, aren't you?
And then at the height of her passion, she would cry out, "Take me, Gratientus, take me." And then she would moan softly, like a young fawn as I kissed her exquisite breasts. And a long, listen, legs.
Gratientus, do me a favour, will you?
What?
Kick this stool away.
Yes, all right, settle down, settle down. Next slide. All right, I'm sure we all recognise this, Mickey.
Hadrian's Wall.
Good, Mickey. Now perhaps you can tell me why it was built.
To keep out the Scots.
Very good, Timothy. Now, why would the Romans want to keep out the Scots?
Because they knew what bagpipes sounded like.
All right, let's move on, shall we? Right. Now, this is believed to be a bust of a 2nd century Roman governor, Aulus Paulinus. Now, Aulus Paulinus, for some reason, didn't have his base in the capital, London. He had it here in Chelmsford. So he could be close to London, Colchester and the coast. Now, anybody know what he was famous for?
Having no nose.
Oh, be serious. It's obvious why he's got no nose.
Because he spent a lot of time with Keith Richard.
All right, that's it. Write this down, you lot. Aulus Paulinus was Roman governor of Britain from AD 123 to AD 127 in the reign of the Emperor Hadrian.
Is this it then?
Yes. This sculpture is my gift to eternity.
A certain part seems to be missing.
As with all true art, what is important is not the individual parts, but the whole.
How true. And there's one particular hole that interests me. The hole where the nose should be.
Forgive me, I don't...
Viatorus, it hasn't got a nose, you idiot. Look. Spot the difference.
My dear Alice, I was attempting to represent the inner essence of your face rather than the exterior physiology. You see, a face is much more than the sum of its salient features. When the artist looks at a face, he looks beyond mere flesh and blood. He looks to that inner face of the soul, that face which only the gods can gaze upon, that dream-like countenance which, while being less than a face, is more of a face than the face itself.
You can't do noses, can you?
Look, I haven't come here
Viatorus, was it not you that did the famous engraving of Marcus Sertorius?
Indeed it was.
Now, if I remember correctly, what was unusual about Marcus Sertorius was his abnormally long, large, bulbous nose.
Was it that large?
Enormous. People called him Pumpkin Nose. They would exclaim, "Oh, look, there's a man with a pig strapped to his upper lip." Oh, no, my mistake, it's Marcus Sertorius.
Yes, well...
And yet you, the great Viatorus, do a huge engraving of him entitled Marcus Sertorius with his back to the artist.
I was trying to capture some elusive artistic truth.
You can't do noses.
Look, my sketches are an invaluable historical record.
Oh, of course, forgive me. Who could forget your magnificent mural of Hannibal crossing the Alps with 50 elephants? Now, what was odd about certain details?
Not all elephants have trunks. There is an obscure species of trunkless elephant from southern Goa.
Look! I want a new bust by next week with a nose.
Very well. As you please.
Thank you.
You wouldn't settle for an extra ear, would you?
Look!
Wiggy, wiggy, wiggy. Plunger, plunger. Eat what, eat what. Eat what, eat what. Wiggy, wiggy, wiggy. Wiggy, wiggy, wiggy. Plunger, plunger. Plunger, plunger. Eat what, eat what. Wiggy, wiggy, wiggy.
Plunger, plunger.
Eat what, eat what. Wiggy, wiggy, wiggy. Wait. What did you say?
Plunger.
Plunger?
Yeah, plunger.
Listen, this is the battle chant of the Trinovantes. We can't charge over the ridge brandishing our weapons and descend on the quaking Roman army with you in the front line shouting, plunger. Big girl's loin rag.
Sorry, Bev.
Listen, the word is plunger. Plunger! Hey! We've got to get this right. Remember, the night is not far off when I, Badvok, warrior chieftain of the Trinovantes, shall stand at the head of my men with my sword aloft, and I shall shout, look at the workmanship on that handle, mate.
Really tasteful, Badvok. It's not too fussy, but not too boring.
That's right, yeah. Oh, hello, all right. Hello. Evening. So you got the kettle on. Don't rattle too much on the way out. This is a residential area. Yeah. You haven't seen Roman soldiers around here for a while. I hope this doesn't mean they're going to interfere with our plans.
Nah, shouldn't think so. Word is that the governor is up at the villa sitting for a statue.
What's he want a statue for?
He wants people to pay him homage.
Pay him homage? What's homage?
I don't know. I think it's a tax on homosexuals.
Oh. Come to think of it, I haven't seen Aulus for months. I think he's up to something.
I haven't seen Badvok for months. He's up to something.
Yes, it has been rather quiet lately.
It's the lull before the storm.
Last time we had one of Badvok's storms, it didn't have a lull before it. It had a storm before it.
Well, perhaps the Britons don't go lull, storm, lull, storm, lull, storm. Perhaps they go lull, 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 storm, storm, storm.
You're just paranoid, Aulus. You see assassins behind every pillar.
What pillar? I thought I told you to get rid of all the pillars. That's where assassins hide, you fool. No, Badvok is definitely up to something, and I'm going to find out what.
Oh, no, you've moved. You've ruined it now. Look, you've got to keep still.
Just make sure it's got a nose.
Right, Wolfbane, this is what I want. Woad. Your best purple woad and plenty of it. I want to strike the fear of God into these people. And I want the jawbone of a huge wolf, open, with its fangs showing, for me to wear around my neck as I charge into battle. Oh, yeah. I want a shield, a big shield with a human skull nailed to it, still dripping with blood.
No honeysuckle bath oil, then.
Pardon?
Honeysuckle bath oil soaks away those unwanted aches and pains.
Look! I do not want any bath oil, all right?
Acorn flapjacks?
What?
A nutty little snack.
Just give us what we asked for, you snot-faced Silurian.
And who the hell do you think you are?
They call me Mungo the Forgetful.
Why's that?
Why's what?
Oh, listen, Badvok, there's this love potion. One swig of this and you become irresistible to the opposite sex.
Wow, I'll have some of that.
Don't be daft, Blag. You haven't got an opposite sex. Listen, I've come in here to buy military preparations, not to be ripped off by one of your bogus potions.
But this is brilliant!
For the last time, I do not want any love potion.
Sorry to butt in. This is urgent.
Some of your love potion, please. A large bottle this time.
Well, you're certainly getting through it tonight, sir. Sorry, Badcock. What was it again?
Woad, wolf's jawbone, and a shield with a skull on it.
Okay.
And 6 bowls of love potion.
Will that be all?
Oh, yeah, there was one other thing. I want a military jockstrap.
A military jockstrap? Here, hang on. I hope you're not abandoning the Celtic tradition of going into battle naked, Badcock.
Listen, I'm the chief. If I want to wear a jockstrap, I'll wear a jockstrap, all right?
Okay, a jockstrap. What size?
What do you mean, what size?
Well, there's small, very small, and pass me the magnifying glass. Then there's medium, then large, very large, and bloody elbow.
I think I'll take a bloody elbow.
We've only got very small.
That'll do.
What kind of design do you want on it? What sort of warlike emblem?
I thought something like Skull of Doom.
Oh, yes, Skull of Doom. Terrifying for the enemy to see an army bearing down on them with the Skull of Doom bouncing up and down at the genitals.
Yeah, I'll take one of them.
Yeah, sorry, sold out. Very popular choice, see.
All right, what about Death Hawk?
Oh, yes, certainly. One of my favourites. Very daunting to face an army of men whose plonkers are temporarily transformed into screeching falcons. Sold out, another popular one.
Great. Well, what have you got?
Dopey the Frog.
Dopey the Frog.
Oh, yes, sweet it is. Big green thing with silly rolling eyes and a great lolloping floppy tongue.
I think we're wasting our time. Come on, you two. We don't want to get caught in here buying military equipment.
Oh, so you are planning some sort of rebellion then, Badcock?
Well, between you and me, Wolfbane.
Oh, you can trust me.
Me and a few of the lads are going to meet at the crossroads tomorrow night, right?
Right.
We're planning something rather special.
Oh, yes, what is it? It's a killer nosy Welshman evening.
Hope you can make it.
Am I really necessary for this stage of the creative process, Theotorus?
Patience, Alice. I can see your bone structure emerging even as we speak.
Horus, my intelligence tells me that Badcock has been buying military equipment and is planning a revolt. It's no laughing matter, this is serious.
Oh, sorry. I was laughing at my intelligence tells me.
No, you stood up again. Look, you've got to keep still. The Emperor Trajan wasn't like this, you know. 2 weeks he sat perfectly still, he never moved a muscle. But then he was noble. He was dignified.
He was dead. He'd been dead for 3 weeks.
I thought he looked rather aloof.
Wiggy, wiggy, wiggy. Plunger, plunger. It's a great lyric when you think about it, isn't it? Eh? They just don't write them like that anymore, do they? Here, Mungo. Are we going to drink some of this love potion or what?
No, not for me, thanks, no. But if you think you need love potions to help you pull, well, you go ahead and drink.
No, I'll rely on my personality.
Well, that's right, yeah. Play it cool. I mean, you've got handsome looks, you've got masculinity, you've got a rugged strength, you've got charm, wit, sensitivity, sophistication, grace, warmth, and generosity. I mean,
Yeah. Give us that bottle.
Oh, I feel quite dizzy. I feel like I'm in the grip of some strange and powerful force.
Mungo, it's working.
Oh, it's coming from you. I'm under a spell.
Mungo, the potion's working.
all right, now don't blow it, just play it cool. If you're too keen, you'll frighten her off,
Okay,
right?
okay.
Just play it cool.
Yeah.
Because remember, I've had 97 women. You've only had 3.
Yeah, all right.
I just have to be close to you. I have to touch you. I just can't keep my hands off you. Oh, you're the sexiest man I've ever seen.
Yeah, another time, darling. Hey? Play it cool, trust me.
Oh, right.
Oh, Badcock, I didn't know how gorgeous you are close up. Oh, just think of all the times I've been missing. Oh, Oh, you cruel mountain of manhood! Oh, you throbbing piece of lust meat! You passion-oozing stallion! Oh.
Yeah, I'm afraid you've caught him at a bad time, love. We're just about to go off on a fishing trip.
What are you doing?
You've got to play hard to get or you'll frighten her off.
Oh, right, yeah.
Come on, quickly. My body is dying of lust. Quick, Badvok, I'm desperate for you. Brutalize me with your passion.
Yeah, I'm sure Badvok would love to oblige, but we're just off to Goldhanger to do a spot of long line in for mackerel.
Here, what's the point? I'm obviously wasting my time here.
Here you are. You see that? She was putty in your hands.
Mungo, she's gone.
Hey, I'll tell you what.
What?
You could have had her.
Mungo?
She was wrapped round your little finger, mate.
My little finger would have been a start, Mungo. Listen, you would
Hey, calm down, lads. And don't get excited over Wolfbane's sister. She's no worth it.
What? Wolfbane's sister?
Aye, Bronwyn, Wolfbane's sister.
Oh, I see Wolfbane's little game. He tells his sister who he sold the potion to. She follows him around coming on strong, so they'll end up buying more.
I see. Yeah. Does that mean she didn't think I was a cruel mountain of manhood, then?
I very much doubt it.
Oh. What about throbbing piece of lust meat?
No, I doubt it very much.
Oh, what about
passion-oozing stallion?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
That was Wolfbane's idea. What a nasty, underhand, devious little plan.
Yeah. Wish we'd thought of it.
Come on forward! Look at him! There's about 150 of them and only 15 of us, but remember, we're only Romans. We are Celts, so come on, men! Attack! Oi! Come on, you lot! You're not taking this seriously, are you?
Go home now, Badvok.
Shut up.
No one sees me doing this. This is embarrassing.
Listen, we're going to keep on doing this over and over again until we get it right, okay?
Once more.
Okay, twice more. Now, come on. Let's get this thing back. And do try and...
So, a practice run, eh?
Yes. For something distinctly bloodthirsty and anti-Roman.
A revolt.
Right.
I hope you didn't see us.
Not a chance. Not with this camouflage.
Okay, men. Before we take to the field of combat, let us offer a prayer to the great god, Lugu, warrior god of battle. I call upon Wolfbane the Druid to perform the ceremony. Nasty bump you got there, Wolfbane?
Yeah, two men jumped me in a dark alley and hit me with a club.
A rock.
What?
Looks like a rock did that. Not that I'm an expert.
Anyway, Wolfbane, I know you're a busy man, jock straps to make, love potions to sell. So let's get on with the rites, shall we?
Oh, great God, Lugu, we who are but humble, insignificant worms before your greatness, to you we sacrifice the precious life of this chicken.
Hang on, Wolfbane. Wolfbane, hang on. Isn't this supposed to be a live chicken?
Listen, I'm not wandering around Chelmsford late at night with a live chicken in my breeches. It's peck to buggery I'd be.
Nobody move.
Ah, Badvar.
Aulus, listen, you haven't got a live chicken on you by any chance?
Oh, Badvar, you're so predictable. I catch you red-handed in mid-rebellion, and all you can say is, ah, Aulus, you haven't got a live chicken on you by any chance, have you?
You think I'm planning a rebellion?
Well, you have been out buying armour and weapons. You've been polishing and sharpening your spears and swords. You've been out training your men up on the hills, shouting violent anti-Roman slogans. Now, I think you're up to something. It's just a hunch.
I can explain everything.
This better be good.
I've been rehearsing.
Rehearsing?
Yeah, tonight is the 50th All-British Warrior Chieftain of the Year competition.
That's very good. Very good. That's one of your best, Badvok.
It's true.
You are a finalist in the Chieftain of the Year competition. Yeah. I suppose you're one of the favourites to win, are you?
Well, I'm quietly confident, actually.
What happens at these games? Do little men with horned helmets sit around campfires, hurling live sheep through the air?
Well, actually, it's funny you should mention...
You're all under house arrest. Correction? Hovel arrest.
Oh, unlucky.
Oh, unlucky?
Yeah, yes. Never mind, he's taking part that counts.
Well, Tyrannis, what's next?
It's the freestyle sheep hurling, I think.
Oh, good. That's my favourite.
Still no sign of Badvok?
No! And tonight's the 50th Tribal Chief of the Year competition. It's a disgrace.
Absolute disgrace. I mean, there we are, we all make an effort. You know, we put on our best form. Oh.
You know, I can't understand Badvok not turning up, and this is his own home ground, too.
I know, he was favourite to win it this year.
Yes, and apparently he spent weeks rehearsing a new war cry.
Really? Yeah. Now you see this bloke? This bloke is good. He throws a mean sheep.
Well, Badvok's really blown it, then.
Absolutely, yeah. Oh, here he goes.
Oh, that's a goodie. Sliced it, look out!
We could have won it tonight, you know. We could have won it.
Yeah. Our only weak spot was the underarm duck spinning.
Badvok?
I've just been talking to one of the Roman soldiers. Apparently, Wolfbane told Aulus you were planning a rebellion.
What?
He said that if Aulus was going to crucify us, he could let him have the wood cheap.
He what? He what?
Wiggy, wiggy, wiggy! Plunger! 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 Plunger!
And stop saying plunger!
Go easy with that love potion. Pace yourself, right?
Oh, you cruel mountain of manhood. You throbbing piece of lust meat. You passion-oozing stallion.
I bet you said that to all the boys, don't you?
You are terrible, Owlet.
You're making an absolute fool of yourself.
You're just jealous.
Rubbish. I'd rather sleep with a dead pig.
I can get you one if you like. Blonde or brunette?
Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you have all been waiting for, the culmination of months of painstaking, arduous, and yet quite brilliant work, is the reason you're all here tonight. In honor of our governor, may I present to you my latest masterpiece, which shall grace the main square of our town. A bust in best Carrara marble of our glorious governor, Aulus Paulinus.
Now, this was found on the same site, and it's got archaeologists baffled. It could be a weapon, some sort of percussion instrument, or, and this is most likely, some sort of fertility symbol. In short, a phallus. At least that's what I think.
Why is that, sir? Is yours that shape?
Right, you lot. Once and for all, you may laugh at all of this and lark around, but we are talking about people who lived here in Chelmsford nearly 2,000 years ago. They could be your ancestors. For all you know, you could be their direct descendants.
Bullshit.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Roman.
Gracientas! Gracientas!
I hope this is important, Aulus. I was preparing to go to bed.
There's been a theft.
Something's been stolen.
Gracientas, you are a genius! I say there's been a theft, and quick as a flash you say something's been stolen! How do you do it?
What's been stolen?
I'll tell you. I own 2 priceless gold figurines of identical twins, Castor and Pollux. One of them has been stolen.
Which one?
Well, I don't know. They're identical, aren't they? By the way, what's that on your face, that cow dung?
It is not cow dung, Aulus. It is Wolfbane's magic mud. Helps rejuvenate the skin and tone up the facial muscles. It's supposed to improve my looks.
It certainly does. I should keep it on.
I've done it. Ladies and gentlemen, the Heavenly Twins. What do you think?
Mungo, these twins, they supposed to be identical twins?
Yeah.
It's just that for identical twins, I can't help noticing that this twin is not 100% identical to this twin. I mean, this one is very identical indeed, but this one isn't the slightest bit identical.
Yeah, all right, Bad Bob,
This
all right.
one I love, this one I hate.
Well, I prefer this one. The other one's a bit off.
Let's stay out of this, Blag.
Badvok, we're in the presence of greatness here. We're talking about art. This transcends material considerations. It is beauty incarnate. It has been fashioned by the gods. He who gazes upon this gazes upon immortality.
True, true. Blag, go and swap it for a couple of pigs.
No, wait, Badvok, wait. If this is what I think it is, you could be looking at a lot of money.
Where you going, my statue?
I'm going to swap it for a couple.
You don't have to do everything I tell you, do you? Blimey. If I said Blag, go and stick your hand in the fire, he probably would.
Yes, I thought so. I know what this is.
What?
It's an instrument for magnifying small objects.
No, I'm talking about the statue.
Well, you struck very lucky there. This isn't any old Heavenly Twins. This is one of the world-famous Heavenly Twins by Theophrastes. Now, if you had the other one as well, I could guarantee you a small fortune.
Excuse me, can I take my hand out the fire?
I brought the guard who was on duty on the night of the theft.
Oh, good. Oh, by the way, Gracian, is that cow dung you had in your face last night?
Magic mud.
Magic mud.
It helps rejuvenate the skin
and improve the looks.
Yes.
Didn't work. Good. So, you were on guard last night.
Yes, sir.
And you stood guard at my door all night?
Oh, yes, sir. If at all, I may have left once, briefly, just to, well, you know.
Go to the bathroom.
Go to the bathroom,
right.
Back at my house. I wasn't there long. I just went to the toilet,
had a spot of dinner, and then put some shelves up. I mean, she's been on at me for months, you know what women are like. And then came straight back here, after I'd given the missus a bit of a seeing to, you know. I mean, I was there, you know, I thought, well, why not?
What's your job again?
Head of security.
So in the 3 minutes you managed to stand guard at my door, did anybody enter my office?
No, sir.
No one at all?
Not at all. No, definitely not. I think I can say with every confidence that not one living soul, no single person crossed that threshold. Not one.
Good.
Except the rat man.
The rat man?
Yes.
We don't have any rats here.
No, sir, that's why he came. To deliver something.
Did you notice anything unusual about him?
He was naked. Yes, he said he was, anyway. He said he'd left home in a hurry and didn't have time to put his clothes on. It's easily done.
What did he look like?
I didn't see him. He asked me to look the other way. I mean, he was naked.
So, a naked man...
Yes.
Arrives at my office...
Yes.
In the early hours of Sunday morning...
Yes.
To deliver rats...
Yes.
Didn't that strike you as odd?
You know it did. It's so difficult to get people to deliver at the weekends, isn't it? There was one other thing, sir.
Yes?
He tried to bribe me.
Did he?
Successfully.
He bribed you successfully?
He gave me 2 whole bags of gold not to tell a living soul that his name was Mungo. And my word is my bond.
There's only one thing for it, Mungo. You're going to have to go back and bribe that guard again.
Well, I've used those 10 bags of gold you gave me last time.
All 10?
Yeah.
God, aren't people grasping and greedy nowadays?
Yeah. It's very depressing.
What's that?
Looks like a cheese and carrot pie.
Oh, yummy!
And what's that?
Vase of dried flowers.
Oh, yummy!
Someone's been in here. Quick, check the statue. Blag, outside and check the horses.
The statue's still there.
No, I don't believe it. Who's been at this quiche? Oh, my God, it's him. That's a fine way to greet your long-lost twin brother you haven't seen for 10 years.
Twin brother, Badcock?
Huh, Badvok? Is that the name you're using at the moment? What's wrong with Badvok is the name I have as tribe leader, all right? I'm a warrior chieftain now, head of the Trinavantes.
Oh, check the horses, Badvok, and they're all there. Oh, sorry. Check the horses, Badvok, and they're all there. Yeah, I thought you were him. You are. You're not, you're him. I think I'll go and check the horses again.
So, what's your real name then, Badcock?
Listen, Mungo, we had very weird parents, all right? They named us all after herbs. That's why he's called Parsley and I'm called something else. But Badvok certainly is a name that I've...
Basil.
A cousin's called Basil, funnily enough.
Tarragon.
Shut up, Mungo.
Dill.
Look, leave it out, Mungo. You can't see it. I just want to see if there's a market round here for my dried flowers, that's all.
Dandelion?
Right, you can stay a week and that's all.
I got it. Rosemary.
Tell anyone you're dead.
Hey! Aulos! It's a me! Whatever it is, the answer's no. Hey, Aulos! Your long-lost twin brother, you know she for 10 years. She come 1,000 miles. She walk over land and sea, and all you can say is, the answer is no?
Yes.
That's all I need. My long-lost, embarrassing twin brother turning up out of the blue like that. Oh, God, I need a drink. Hey, Aulos! That's no way to treat your embarrassing, long-lost twin brother who turned up out of the blue like that. I thought you were in Granada, happily running a takeaway brothel. Yes, I was, but one night, a dissatisfied customer, he fall carelessly on my dagger. Look, I'm not harboring wanted criminals in my villa. How about this, huh? How about I go round to Chelmsford telling everybody that the Roman governor is not a Roman at all, but a Spanish. He spent most of his youth hanging around the bars of Seville, doing drag acts for Moroccan sailors.
You can stay 1 week.
Oh, who could forget your Cleopatra and her disappearing ass? 2 weeks, that's it.
Listen, Wolfbane, for the last time, I just want somewhere where I can sell my dried flowers.
Come on, Badvok, tell me, what's the scam?
There's no scam, and I'm not Badvok. I'm his identical twin brother, Parsley.
Brilliant. Look, Badvok, this whole scheme has the hallmark of genius. The false name, the dried flowers, the silly voice, everything. I don't know what it is you're planning, but I want in.
The name is Parsley.
Okay, Parsley, what do you want?
I just want to sell my dried flowers in your shop.
Oh, no, listen, Badvok, I can't sell your dried flowers in here, whatever your scam is. Look! I sell bona fide medications. Essence of skunk, rat's eyelashes in treacle, Wolfbane's magic mud restores your looks, 100% cow dung. Tincture of hedgehog bogey. I'm a serious pharmacist. If I started selling something weird like dried flowers, everybody would think I was a charlatan.
Wolfbane, you're a charlatan. These rat's eyelash... Oh, I'm glad I bumped into you.
Frock's a mistake. Purple's very much last year's colour. I wouldn't wear it.
No, me neither. In my profession, you couldn't wear something ludicrous like that. You have to dress formal, inspire confidence.
Listen, Badvok. One of my golden statues...
For the last time, we all stopped calling me Badvok. Oh, what's the point? Here, you have the dried flowers. I'm fed up.
What's wrong with him?
Between you and me, Aulus, I think he's finally flipped his lid.
Flipped his lid?
Yes, I think the stress of leadership has finally got to him. Don't let it happen to you. By Wolfbane's anti-lid for leaders like you.
And that is why he's called your identical twin.
That's right, Blake.
So you're identical in every way, completely similar physically.
Yes.
So an outsider wouldn't be able to tell you apart.
Precisely.
Right, I think I understand.
Good.
So where is Badvok now, then?
I am Badvok.
Listen, Blake. You put Badvok and Parsley together, and they look exactly the same. I mean, it's like we put you next to an enormous pile of pig shit.
Got it now! Thanks, Mungo.
Here's Aulus.
He don't half look rough.
What's he doing in here? I thought British drinking dens were out of bounds to Romans.
Yeah, they are. Don't worry, I'll sort this out. Listen, I don't want to make anything of this, but this is a British drinking den, and you're a Roman. So I suggest you finish your drink quickly and quietly, and then make yourself as scarce as possible. Otherwise, things round here might take on a rather unfortunate hue. Thank you.
Well,
I think you got the message.
Good boy. What did he say?
He said...
Those were his exact words. Right. Listen, Aulus.
Aulus? Oh, yeah, Aulus, yeah.
Listen, you may be the governor of this country, but you do not, I repeat, you do not spit in the face of one of my friends, all right? If you want to spit at someone, you spit at me, OK?
Okay, it's only my little joke. I'm sorry for the joke.
He's talking funny.
Look, to make up for my behavior, I, Aulus Paulinus, declare a public holiday, huh? Everybody have the day off.
If we don't work, does that mean we don't get a day off?
Everybody drinks on me, eh?
Yeah, that's all right.
And send the bill to the villa. Okay, here, a toast. To the Britons.
The Britons!
A nation of a stinking rats.
Lovely speech!
He was insulting us, you fool.
Was he?
He called me a stinking rat.
Well, fair's fair, Mungo. Well, Aulus better not show his face near again.
Ah, Badvok, the very man I wanted to
Keep your bloody drink.
You can stick your dried flowers as well.
You know, I'm not sure about the lemon anymore, you know. It's such a dangerous colour. What do you think of the lemon, Mango?
Hang on. I'll just put down my needle point. Now listen. I don't mind embroidering bunny rabbits on towels, but I draw the line at being called Mango.
Right, listen, you lot. I have got a foolproof plan of... Oh, sorry, wrong house. What in God's name has been going on here?
It's your twin brother. He wants this room to make a statement. He wants you to say something.
Well, it's obvious what it's saying, isn't it? It's saying, hello, I am the room of a great big puff. That's a very tasteless remark. Rosemary. Shut up. Get out of there. Now, listen, you lot. I've just come up with a foolproof plan for getting that other gold statue back. Parsley is going to be me at the public reading of the Emperor's letter tomorrow, leaving me free to go around to Alice's villa unnoticed.
Brilliant.
What's in it for me? Well, if it comes off, I'll set you up in a chain of dried flower shops. Oh, great. In Belgium. So, what do I have to do? Simple. Just graciously thank Aulus and wave at the crowd. Right, like this. Thank you, Aulus. Mwah. Hello, crowd. On second thought, sir, Mungo, you do the talking, Blag, you do the waving.
Right. Hello, crowd. All right.
Mungo.
Talking and waving.
Yeah.
No way. I no do it just to get your stupid statue back. No. Give me one good reason why I go out in a public dressed like this. Well, I could always send you back to Rome in chains.
We could have you thrown off the top of the villa.
Or I could just stab you here. Okay. I only asked for one reason.
Let's go through your speech again.
Friends, Romans, Britons. Pa! Gracientus, I think you'd better do all the talking.
Greetings, Badrock. And the governor also says, greetings, Badrock.
Can't he say it himself?
Sore throat. Can't speak. So, how are you, Badrock?
He's very well. Apart from a sore throat. Yeah, can't speak.
There's a lot of it going about.
Now, my little beauty, it's time to restore you to your rightful place next to your twin brother. It's gone! Gone!
Yes, sir.
No, it's you. Have you been on guard all day?
Oh, yes, sir.
No one's been in?
No, sir.
No one at all?
No, sir. I was just saying to the Emperor how quiet it is.
The Emperor.
What?
You said the Emperor.
Yes, sir. Well, he wasn't dressed as the Emperor, obviously. He was disguised as Badvok. God, it was good. If he hadn't told me he was the Emperor, I would have thought it was Badvok.
Badvok's done this, I knew it. Badvok... No, wait a minute. He couldn't have done it. He's been out there all morning in the marketplace with me. Did you see? Look, there I am down there next to Badvok. He couldn't have done it. You see, I'm down there with me. I couldn't have done it.
Sir?
How could I have done it?
Sir?
I couldn't have done it.
Sir, it's none of my business, of course, but, have you ever tried this? Wolfbane's anti-lid flipper?
Ah, my little beauty. Time to restore you to your rightful place. Ah, Wolfbane.
Badvok, I've been up all night trying to work out what your scheme is, but I'm beaten. So, as long as I can have a slice of the action, the answer is yes, you can display your dried flowers.
Wolfbane, what are you talking about?
Oh, I see. Fair enough. Still hush-hush, eh? Don't worry, your secret's safe. Mum's the word. Stum is my middle name.
Hey?
Wolfbane Stum Pew.
Wolfbane, have you been eating those funny mushrooms again? Look at this, eh?
Oh, yes, very nice, but have you got the other one yet?
This is the other one. The first one's in this barrel where it's always been. Ta-da! Sorry. Ta-da! Something's wrong.
Try the other hand.
Statue's been stolen.
No.
Aulus has done this. Aulus is the only person who could have done it. Hang on. Aulus has been out in the marketplace all morning.
What are you doing out there when you're in here? Perhaps I have been at the funny mushrooms.
Aulus, I want a word with you. Ah, so it was you. You broke into my house and stole my statue. Well, I'm shocked, depressed and disappointed by this, Aulus. I mean, why? If you wanted the statue that badly, you should have asked me. I'd have probably given it to you. You're my friend. At least I thought you were. Look, Aulus, I'm prepared to say nothing further on this sorry matter. I'll just leave you alone with your guilt.
Wait a minute, they're my statues! They were stolen from my villa in the first place.
Listen, I came by these statues in good faith from Mungo. Now, if he's got hold of them by unlawful means, then obviously I will take him to task. But the fact remains that you broke into my house and stole them.
First of all, Badbog, I cannot steal my own statues. And secondly, I couldn't have possibly gone to your house this morning. I'm attending a public function in the marketplace. Look.
Well, so am I. Look.
I can explain everything. What an amazing coincidence.
Yeah.
We both have identical twin brothers.
And they both turn up on exactly the same day.
There I was in Wolfbane's shop, talking to your twin brother at complete cross purposes.
And there I was in Wash's Tavern, talking to your twin brother at complete cross purposes.
And then there's the amazing coincidence of these two statues.
I know, themselves, both twins. You had one, I had the other. I didn't know which one you didn't know. I mean, it's crazy.
If you saw it on television, you'd never believe it.
What did you just say, Black?
I don't know. I just had one of me blinding headaches. Sit down.
Still, I'm relieved we got the thief.
Yes. And I'd like to thank you, Mungo, personally, for your great honesty and courage in finally stepping forward and giving me that vital piece of information which led to the arrest of Wolfbane.
Well, I was just doing my job as a pillar of society. In fact, they call me Mungo the Pillar.
Well, it's close.
Well, that's that all sorted out. Badvok, I packed your twin Parsley off with enough money to start his own dried flower shop with his wife and 12 children.
Wife and 12 children? I thought he was a...
Badvok, there you are, you see. You've fallen victim to your own crude sexual stereotyping again. Trying to hide the fear of the feminine in your own sexuality behind a torrent of cheap jibes and a crude display of macho posturing.
Yeah, I saw something about that on Panorama. I've done it again.
And as for your twin, Aulus, I told him that the 8-foot-tall champion gladiator Nicias the Thracian Throttler liked to be called Phyllis.
Really?
The funeral's on Monday.
Yeah, brilliant, but why?
Why what?
Why are you helping us like this?
Well, I too have a small problem which I was hoping you might be able to help me with.
What sort of problem?
This is Salpicius, my long-lost brother.
Hi, I'm Salpicius. I'm a Christian.
go, Mungo.
All right, I'll do an impression of someone we all know very well, and you have to guess who it is. All right?
Dear, oh dear. Stumpy One-Eye the Woodcutter.
Correct. That was clever, Bad Fox. He hadn't even done a voice yet. Right, I'll do one now. Let me get this right, get the voice right. Ready? Good day. I am Aulus Paulinus, governor of...
Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. I know, it's Aulus Paulinus.
You're good at this game, aren't you?
For crying out loud, do we have to play these stupid games? I'm bored out of my head.
Why don't we just take off all our clothes and run around the heath naked, screaming obscenities at the top of our voices?
We do that every day, Blake. That's precisely the sort of thing that's boring me senseless.
Listen, Badvock, I was thinking of going round town throwing lumps of rock at old people. You're welcome to join me.
Mungo, you need help.
Yeah, I know. Blake's going to carry the rocks for me.
I thought of a game.
Look, I'm a British tribe leader.
You like this one?
I shouldn't have to play games.
It's my favourite.
Listen, Blag, my life should be a huge and endless orgy of the most luxurious food and the finest wines, and I should be in the middle of it, anointing my naked body with perfumed oils as I prepare to do erotic battle with...
Yeah?
With a pair of horny, firm-limbed, lust-crazed, sex-hungry nymphettes.
I spy it with my little eye.
Shut up, Blag.
But Aulus Paulinus isn't bored out of his head. I bet him and Gracientus aren't up at the villa playing stupid games.
9900. Coming, ready or not.
Don't bother coming, Gracientus. I'm fed up with this game already. I'm bored out of my head. My life should be a huge and endless orgy of luxurious food and the finest wines, and I should be in the middle of it, anointing my body with perfumed oils as I prepare to do erotic battle with...
Yes?
A pair of horny, firm-limbed, lust-crazed, sex-hungry nymphettes.
I know.
Yes?
Musical chairs?
I bet you the bloody Emperor isn't bored out of his head playing stupid games.
Hey ho, lubetne tibi ludere indaratum.
Ah, che clupi. Oh, di tadio caput dolet. Non moro tadio confiteor set cotieis cum quequeri de tadio cono. Hoc in neptum scortum uas in os de mi. Aia! Pischede! Fatua waka. Infeliciter inquam. Nihil non feci. Nihil non fui.
Nisi sobrius.
Ei, clubi, aitas mi agenda est devoranti perpetuo lautissima epulas et lectissima vena et in media hac ingenti commissatione nuda membra odoratis unguentis perfricanti dum paro arma moveri in pinas libidinas cunocephalas.
Forsitan egregius princeps, expectionem corporis desiderat.
Imo nequiquam. Sive virum, siu mulierum, siu pecudem, idem. Inserere, agitare, conscientia modere.
Ita vero. Semper est conscientia ista.
Minime, ista iuva. Inserere, agitare, trede. Age! Arcum fer. Vos inquam, ambo tenete inter vos, imperii cartam. Ita. Vei est, amici, consilium est, ut princeps oester, ut tadio se liberet, iter faciat ad aliquam provinciam, nunc in loco manete. Ubicumque haec sagita cartam scindet eo iter faciam.
That's more like it. Get them off, guys. Get them off. Come on, show us your arse.
Badbock, this is a very nice gesture, but it's really doing nothing for me.
All right, that's enough. Break it up.
Hang on, I've only got one more bird.
Well, I've had better Saturday nights out.
Well, look on the bright side. At least here in Britain, we're a long, long way from the Emperor.
Britannia! Jugend! Britannias! Proicam tandem fixi. Coi per amputare, ma non quam scopum fixorum. Quem ibi legatum habemus?
Aulus Paulinus.
Noi hominem legatum durum et implacabile. Puto tetros Britannus isti serviriet adulla.
Cheers, Alice. After you with the river beef flag.
Can we play hide and seek now, Badbock?
Well, do I get a bite then?
Oh, sorry. Blag, give Alice a bite.
Right.
I've got bad news, I'm afraid.
What? Blag's got rabies?
Worse than that, I've just heard the Emperor's on his way to Britain.
He's what?
Look, are we going to play hide and seek or what?
In a minute, Blag.
Shut up! God, what have I done to offend you? I'm not a bad man. I've never done anything wrong. I've never killed my father or slept with my mother.
Hey, don't knock it till you tried it. Calm down, Alice. The boss is coming over. Big deal. I can't see your problem.
Look, I've been sending him monthly reports saying that Britain is a clean, well-run province with a hard-working, loyal population.
I see your problem.
Hey, perhaps the gods have sent this as a test for me. That's it, yes. Perhaps this is an opportunity for me to prove myself. Yes, perhaps this is the hour for a new Aulus. Yes, I get up and go, Aulus. From now on, just call me Aulus. Let's kick ass, Paulinus. And for a start, Badbock, I'm going to put an end to all your fun and games.
Ready? Right, now this is a more detailed map of the area south of Chelmsford. Now it strikes me, whichever way the Emperor and his entourage come, they've got to march along here at some point.
Won't that ruin a map? All them footprints all over there.
Blag, look, we're trying to...
Shut the door, we're coming
Roman
out.
soldiers. They're coming in here. Blag, eat the map. Eat the map.
Well, well, well. Badbock, Mungo, and Blag. This is Cozy.
Pleased to meet you, Cozy.
Listen, I think we've had enough of your lips, Badbock. If I hear any more from your cheeks, I'll have your goiters for gateposts.
Lockwins, I see you've been keeping up with the spoken British lessons.
Yes, you Britons have got a very hard tongue, Badbock, but I'm going to stick it out as long as I can.
Good for you. Drink before you go? Bite a week?
Bit of that.
Wait a minute, that man's eating a bit of parchment.
Yeah, he likes that now and again, the odd bit of paper, cloth, parchment. He's part moth. on his mother's side. He takes after his father, thank God, otherwise he'd be crashing into the walls, flying into the light, nibbling the curtains, it'd be a nightmare.
Listen, Badbock, I hope you're not planning anything that's against the lav. We're here to uphold the lav. And anyone who breaks the lav will be for it.
No, don't worry, anything we do will be strictly inside the lab.
Good. Because if there's the slightest bit of truffle, when Caesar comes into his horse on Chelmsford back tomorrow, you may end up with your neck in a goose. Do I make myself clear?
Yeah, my noose will be cooked.
Precisely. You've banged a nail right through your head. So just keep your nose peeled. Understand?
I think we speak the same language.
Good.
Bye then.
Ta-da. Bye. Hello. Hi.
Haec provincia est foedissimum incestissimum gurgustium in orbiterarum.
Nonne in transituo princeps. Quoniam nunc advenimus localite loqui debemus.
Yes, I suppose we should really click it. We should really speak the native language. Bloody imposition though it is.
Quite.
Right, let's get on with it. Take your clothes off.
It's not Tuesday, is it?
Don't be daft. We're swapping clothes. I put on yours, you put on mine.
Might one ask why?
Well, you are going into Chelmsford ahead of me, disguised as me, in case there are any assassination attempts or kidnapping attempts or something like that.
Oh, I see. So if the attempts are successful, I get killed instead of you. Well, that's charming.
It's for risks like these that I pay you the enormous salary that I do, Crupet.
But what'll happen if I do get killed?
Well, for a start, I shall be a lot better off. Right, enough of that. Let's get our clothes off.
Oh, all right.
Actually, as we are taking our clothes off, we might as well look.
All right, gentlemen, as you can see, this is a map of Britain. Here, southeast, in Chelmsford, Londinium, and across here, of course, Hadrian's Wall, our main fortification against the Caledonians nipping across the Channel into Kent, up in the north there. Yes, I knew that, yes. Well spotted. Gentlemen, only Gracientus has spotted my deliberate mistake. The map, of course, is the wrong way round. How am I expected to govern this province if my generals don't know which way up it is? Concentrate. There.
Now, what about entertainment for the Emperor's visit?
Oh, yes. The Emperor loves watching Christians being thrown to the lions.
Not very practical here. No lions.
Throw the Christians to something else, then. What do we have here?
Sheep.
Fine. Throw Christians to the sheep. Nice variation. The Emperor will love it.
Not really the same, you know, Christians and sheep. They're not exactly savage, you know. They're rather simple, woolly-minded, aimless creatures.
I know, but the sheep are good fun.
That's a quick word.
Out! There's a quick word.
Hey?
Badvok, this is a new regime. No one, least of all a filthy Briton, ambles into my office without written permission.
Unless he's holding the Emperor hostage in a secret hideaway.
Exactly. Now get out. The cheek of it! Bursting into my office to tell me I've kidnapped the Emperor. I've got more important things to worry about than Badvok kidnapping the Emperor. Like making sure the Emperor gets here on time. I mean, Badvok!
Yes?
What you want? Money?
Not money, Aulus. Liberty.
Liberty?
Yes, and money. Mungo, read out the demands.
In exchange for the life of the Emperor Hadrian, the tribe of Badvok demands from the governor of Britain, one Aulus Paulinus, the following. Permanent exemption from any Roman harassment and interference. 400 bags of gold. Permission to use the governor's gold-plated bath.
At least twice a year.
Once with water.
Restoration of all hunting and fishing rights. Permission to wear ceremonial heron bladder on pile biting Tuesday. Another 100 bags of gold, a canteen of cutlery, and a weekend for two in Gaul.
And you expect me to agree to that absurd proposal?
Yes? Well?
I'll need some time to think about it.
You've got 48 hours.
I'll need longer than that.
Well, I can probably stretch to 36?
24?
12?
Split the difference.
6.
Done.
All right, I'll be back in 6 hours.
Badvok, where can I get you?
Oh, it was his tavern.
And after that?
My shack.
And where do you say you're keeping the Emperor hostage?
Nice try, Aulus.
Naughty, naughty.
He's in Ralph's barn.
Thank you. Almighty Jupiter, God of gods, King of gods, oh great Jupiter, who is so great he is insulted by the word God. Almighty Jupiter, who's my favourite god. He is. Oh great Jupiter, guess who used to stick up for you at school? Whenever there was an argument in the playground about who was the best god, it was always me. Please hear my prayer, I beg you. Let the Emperor be in Ralph's barn. Please let the Emperor be in Ralph's barn. Pretty please. Let the Emperor be in Ralph's barn. Thank you. Amen.
We've searched Ralph's barn.
And?
He's not there.
Excuse me. Oh, Jupiter. You bastard! You uncooperative, self-centered bastard! May you be hearing from my solicitors in the morning! You charlatan of a god! Amen.
Aulus, I've had an idea.
Ah, Gracientus. You've got that repellent, oily, sneaky, snaky, leery sneer on your face. Yeah? That's the one? What little plan have you dreamt up?
Let Badvok keep the Emperor.
What?
Let him kill him, or starve him, or torture him, or whatever. You go back to Rome proclaiming that the Emperor Hadrian, with his dying breath, named you as his successor.
How dare you? Gracientus, I am a loyal servant of both Rome and the Emperor. How dare you suggest that I would let Badvok keep him?
Well...
You can keep him.
Sorry?
I will not be blackmailed by an enemy chieftain, Badvok.
Oh, I see. You want some more time to think about it.
Nope.
3 hours.
Nope.
All right, 6 hours is my last offer.
Get back to your prisoner, Badvok.
Listen, Aulus, I'll be back here in 12 hours. And you better have made up your mind. I will not tolerate any more delays, all right?
Bye, Badvok.
And when I say 12 hours, I really mean 18 hours, all right?
Give my love to the Emperor, Badvok.
Aulus must be bluffing. He must be bluffing. He can't seriously want me to torture you to a long, slow, painful death.
No, I wouldn't have thought so.
You stay out of this, Emperor.
I've told you 1,000 times I'm not the Emperor.
Prove it.
What has Aulus told you about the Emperor?
That you're short, fat, pug ugly, with a face covered in warts.
Yeah, just like you, Stumpy. Short, fat, ugly git. Why don't you just stand on a barrel, you short-ass, dwarf-like, diminutive, minuscule, non-lofty toe rag?
So he told you that I was short, fat and ugly just like me?
Yeah, except that you're not that short, of course.
He's not very fat either, is he?
No, he's only sort of mediumly ugly.
His warts are cleared up.
Yeah, nice.
You see what I'm getting at?
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you mean. You're really the Emperor in disguise.
Right, Gracientus. How does this sound? People of Rome, I salute thee. I, Caesar Aulus Paulinus, imperial majesty of the world. Your last emperor, Hadrian the Great, was kidnapped and assassinated by British terrorists. I tried to rescue him, but alas, I was too late.
Aulus, if I...
Not now, Gracientus, I'm in full flow. As I cradled the dying emperor in my arms, he looked up and he said, Aulus, Aulus, you've been like a son to me. Please, succeed me as emperor. Well, I was as surprised as you are.
Aulus,
Please, look now, Gracientus. Who, me, emperor? I said, no, I couldn't possibly. Oh, go on, he said, please, take it. Let me die in peace. All right, I said, if it makes you feel happy. Oh, it does. Oh, thanks a bunch, he said. You know, the people of Rome are really fortunate having you as their new Caesar.
Bravo!
Thank you very much.
Yes, let's continue. I said continue!
People of Rome. Yeah. Well, I can see a few of you now are beginning to giggle and laugh at that. You recognise that story was just a little one of my jokes. But in fact, the emperor was really kidnapped, but managed to escape as only someone as great as he could. So enough of my prattle anyway, and let me present to you now the man you've all been waiting for, the one and only Emperor Hadrian. Okay, Hail, Caesar!
Fine speech, Aulus.
Oh, you're too kind, Your Highness.
And if I'm not mistaken, total bollocks.
Oh, you flatter me. Pardon?
So you're going to rescue me, were you?
Indeed.
Where?
Where they were holding you hostage.
Where was that?
I'm not at liberty to divulge that because of security reasons.
But I haven't been kidnapped!
Aulus, this Emperor Hadrian geezer that I'm holding hostage.
I'm sorry, do I know you?
Don't play games, Aulus. Listen, you said as far as you were concerned, I could kill the Emperor, right? You know, starve him, torture him.
I'm sorry, I don't know who you are. You've obviously been drinking because you're talking nonsense.
Listen, Aulus, you said I could keep the Emperor and kill him, right?
I'm sorry, I don't know who you are, Badvok.
Who?
Lucky guess.
I've been getting a bit suspicious, you see, because the geezer we've kidnapped, well, he's sort of tall and thin and a bit airy-fairy. And for the last year, you've been saying that the Emperor is short, fat and ugly.
Oh, I don't think I have.
Listen, your exact words were a short, fat, pug-ugly, perverted megalomaniac with a face like a sheep's gut turned inside out and liberally coated with warts. A bit like this bloke, in fact. Evening.
Good evening.
I can explain everything. I think I explained that rather well. Gene, if you hadn't suggested going back to Rome, this would never have happened.
It would never have occurred to me to have gone back to Rome if Badvok had not kidnapped the Emperor in the first place.
Listen, don't blame me. If you Romans hadn't invaded Britain in the first place, it wouldn't have occurred to me to kidnap the Emperor.
But hang on. If the Britons had put up a better fight in the first place, we wouldn't have invaded you.
Oh, no, you can't blame us for that. If the French had put up a better fight in Gaul, you'd never have got the chance to invade us.
Bloody French.
Still, on the bright side, it was nice to go on a journey, see a bit of the Empire.
Stop that talking and row, you lot. Come on, row.
Don't worry, Badvok. It gets easier once we're off dry land.